Good evening, and welcome to Antares News, bringing you the most up-to-date information from across the galaxy. Our top story, insurrection in far space. Planets at the edge of our core systems rebel against the collective protection in this federal...
Well, certainly. The warp could have potential to revolutionize space travel. But as we know, it has catastrophic side effects to organic life. Overexposure, for lack of a better word, warps the body.
All rumors of a superweapon being assembled in far space are completely false. You are secure in the hands of the Antares Collective. Your cooperation keeps your galaxy safe.
For petty larceny, vandalism, and piracy, collective peacekeepers are asking for any information on Captain Jericho Nova.
The latest and greatest from our new line of artificial intelligence. So advanced, you'd swear it's actually learning and evolving. And that's not all.
Hyperion travel. See the galaxy and expand your horizons, while learning from the best and brightest minds the known universe has to offer.
Junk work's a perfectly valid profession. We go in, we dig through the waste, we come out with something shiny someone else wants, everybody wins.
Now, I understand Zath operations scare people, but the criminal clan? Whew, that's outrageous. Your home and your wallet are perfectly safe.
Take the jump out to far space and see what adventure the edge of the galaxy has to offer. And for those taking the plunge for the first time, Godspeed, you strangers to the stars.
Hello and welcome to Strangers to the Stars. Greetings, space travelers. I almost forgot to give that because not only is voice mod not working in Discord and being very crackly, so I can't use it, which sucks for all the cool effects of the robots in the robot planet, but also today's been a beeping day from my cast and crew who's been rolling 1D 100,000 over and over.
It's Dawn's fault. Toon's fault.
Let me scroll up to the top of the chat because we can do that. Oh, look! Ace rolled the first one.
Yes, no, prompted by Toon!
Here to explain themselves, we have Queen Creeps.
Right, listen, I was just going on about how we needed to roll stuff in the chat as our characters, and Toon was like, oh, it'd be funny if we rolled a nat 1 and a 1d 10,000, so that's what we tried.
The rest of you did, I had no idea what the heck was doing.
Oh, I got close.
We have
close.
DB Grease.
Hey, yes, hello. It is I. I play the Scaly Lizard, which is me.
We have Toonwolf.
Meow.
We have Kylie Ann.
Hello. There's something wrong with my circuit, so I might be a little off tonight.
And we have Kristen.
I didn't roll anything in the roll 20.
Being the good person, are we?
Mm-hmm.
That's fucking right. It's definitely because of that and not because I'm not super familiar with typing commands into roll 20 or anything.
You know what? That is fair.
That would be. It's because I'm a good player.
Oh no.
Sure. Anyway.
60, it's fine.
Yeah. So when last we left off, before technical difficulties, our heroes had touched down on the robotic planet of Cryon 8 in search of the piece of the map to the Deimos star that was supposedly there. Unfortunately for them, when seeking the assistance of TPEC, the supercomputer that runs the entire moon, she was like, okay, y'all humans are gonna fight over this, and that's gonna suck, so I'm just gonna hold on to this for safekeeping and study. So now they have teamed up with a horrifying amalgamation spider robot and the two bad guys who used warp magic willy-nilly to plan a robot heist.
Oh.
Y'all can stop. Y'all can stop rolling dice.
Never.
All right.
I didn't.
So currently, you are still at the junkyard where you are searching for the piece of the Deimos Star map. And supposedly Ace now has his voice back after getting hit with some really bad smog the last time around.
I'm fine.
He's fine. It's fine. We got you some space Benadryl. You're doing better now.
You're too kind.
We found it in the dump.
So here's the deal. If it's still not working out for you, you gotta mix Space Benadryl, Space Claritin, and you gotta take this Space Flonase, and you just gotta, just squirt. It's fine. Here you go. Thank me later. It might make you see a few weird things, but it'll be fine, I promise.
Takes it slowly, giving you a death stare, which you can't see because he's wearing his glasses.
I choose to believe, because I can't see your eyes, that you're giving me a look of just adoration and trust, Ace.
Yet a dead woman.
Oh, please, others have tried to kill me, and they've not succeeded. Alright, robot heist.
Robot heist.
Robot heist.
Robot heist, says Melody, just scooting up close into the little huddle that's already going on.
Okay. I guess the first thing to ask is, okay, so sorry, one Trawczynski is now trying to get a handle of, where it is, we were trying to heist. I think that's the, were we told where this thing is going? I think that's the first.
T-Peck told you the specific factory and stated, if anything happens to it, I know it's going to be you.
I mean, if she already knows it's gonna be us, I would hate to have a reputation and not live up to it. That would be a goddamn shame.
Yep. We should definitely take this opportunity.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so, I'm taking suggestions for how to, for abilities for a robot heist. This is the part of Space Ocean's 11, where we all talk about our various skills and somebody folds themselves into a suitcase.
Wow.
Okay.
First and foremost, I'd like to make sure we all remember that our ship is still going to be in repairs for a couple days, so we want to wait a couple days before we go do the space heist. Otherwise, we're not going to get very far.
Fuck.
Also, do any of us know what the layout of this facility looks like?
PXML raises a hand.
Thanks!
Excellent.
I mean, as literally the only one from this planet, I should sure fucking hope I would.
Great. Congratulations. You're officially incredibly useful for this robot heist.
Of course I am.
Okay, I guess the question is, because that's a good point. If we're not careful, we have no way to get off of this fucking planet. So that is, in fact, a problem.
Mm-hmm.
As a reminder, repairs have not started. What they're doing is fumigating the ship and running diagnostics. Theoretically speaking, if you took off the gravity locks that are holding it down, you could have it as a getaway vehicle.
But
we need those repairs.
Yeah. We can go other places to get the repairs that aren't being run by, Robo Planet Mom, who thinks, I don't know, we as humans might use this for some kind of war or something. There are other spaceports. The place that, listen, the Zephyr was flying when we got here. It can fly a little bit longer listen, at the end of the day, if she can fly and get us off the fucking planet with the piece of this map, which I will remind you, multiple parties here want for various reasons, that is arguably the more important thing.
What is there?
How? Actually, to the game master, may I roll to see if I can figure out where the fuck the closest port would be besides this planet?
Sure. Wit check for me, please. Okay. There are a decent number of, repair ports around far space. Well, problem is, though, they're either back alley or run by the Antares Collective.
Captain, there is no other place safe enough and close enough for us
What
to
are you talking about? We go to back alley places all the time.
Captain, We've already agreed for the payment of the repairs, and they're willing to make it fly better. We need some of those parts that the back alley can't have. Will
All
it
right.
really harm us to wait a couple days to make our plan?
Well, here's the way I see it. We wait a couple days, and next thing you know, this thing's stuck in a robot. You know, the more time we give for Space Moon Mom, to shove this thing way far deep into her clutches, the longer we wait on this thing, the more likely it is that it's going to be harder to get at.
Also, it depends if our new friends are willing to wait around for 2 days for us.
Grail just looks over. Yeah, I was going to say if you weren't going to do anything, I was going to burst in and get it myself.
Yeah, exactly.
That
Crap.
Yeah, I was gonna say, I'm under the impression your help is, time sensitive.
I am not a particularly patient man, Captain.
Wow, I'm shocked. I had no idea. You really played that thing about you really close to the chest there.
Well, I mean, then if we want to go for the quick approach, we have a giant robot here that has been avoiding detections this long with smog. Why don't we use that?
That's helpful. Yes. Okay, cool. I like this. I like this ability thing that is helpful for the heist. That's good. And our dear spider robot friend also knows the area, so...
PXML speaks up. I do. All that being considered, it would be considerably harder for me to go undetected inside the actual factory.
Then do you know of any systems that we can disable? Like as far as surveillance goes?
Surveillance has a couple of backups. Actually, I haven't actually shared the general layout of the factory. That would be most helpful.
Yes.
that would be
Yeah, that would
very
be helpful. This is the part of Space Oceans 11 where we see the layout and somebody gets inside a suitcase.
Alright. PXML projects a generalized layout of one of the factories. It's a bit of a mess of different rooms along this massive assembly line. Couple of side chambers, but the research and development rooms are usually way in the back of the factories from the front entrance. He then speaks up. The chances of going in completely undetected are not great given the sheer amount of worker bots inside any factory at any given time. Rather than fighting your way through them, might I recommend perhaps I need to figure out how to phrase this, because it's not quite a
Yeah,
disable.
good time.
There is an emergency coolant system down a side passage a few chambers in. Managing to hijack that will not only make it a little more bearable for you organics, but also, since it's an emergency, send the workers out in a panic.
Well, that sounds pretty convenient. What exactly? And it's a little... So basically we just need somebody to sneak in there and flip that switch, as it were.
That would be ideal, yes.
Alright.
At which point you are left with the sentries around the research and development area.
Alright, well... How many of those are we talking?
They work in a binary system, one at each door.
Okay.
If the both of them are not taken out simultaneously, an alert will be sounded.
Oh. Okay. So we need somebody to trigger this coolant system to knock out some of our problems, and we need some people to go in and take out these sentinels simultaneously. So, at the same time, clarifying to make sure that awareness alarm does not get set off. Okay, cool. So that's 3 jobs we're looking at right now.
Melody nods. There's also the fact that we'd probably need a getaway, because if these old heist movies from like the ancient days of Earth are any indication, there's gonna be more alarm systems like the instant we pick that thing up. Probably.
I mean, your getaway is your
Yeah.
issue, love.
Yeah, we have a getaway. It's a 2-person craft. You might be kind of screwed unless you get the Zephyr free.
Yeah, we should probably focus on getting the Zephyr free as well at the same time, meaning we have 4 parties that have to be going. Anything more, and this will be 1 person per job.
Great. Love it.
Who knew this was gonna be complicated? You know, robot heisting into a high security facility run by a giant.
Could be a giant supercomputer. I haven't seen the physical computer.
Moon space computer lady that y'all seem to really, really like.
Yeah.
No.
All right.
That a few of you seem to really, really like. God!
Listen, she seemed fine until she decided that she wasn't gonna give me my map. Now, bets are off. I am no longer feeling hot robot lady. There are other ladies out there who are not keeping things from me.
I mean, she's
Like
still
the
pretty
Countess.
fine, but...
Countess. Yeah.
Yeah, Grail looks over. Countess, you say?
She's so good. She's so great.
Captain, you're
Sorry.
saying a lot of things right now.
I am focused. I am focused on the job that is occurring right now. Space Oceans 11 with robots is happening. So,
Good.
right. Yes.
Work first,
Focusing.
pleasure later.
So who's
Yes.
hiding in the suitcase?
I don't think a suitcase is actually involved unless, we can find a way to make it happen, which I'm not exactly anti-suitcase, but I don't know if there's really, a place for the suitcase part of the plan. Unfortunately.
Also, I don't think that any of you can actually fit into the suitcase, and those who could are kind of needed for some of the other jobs.
I mean, Compass, we can just take your head and pop it in the suitcase. Anyway.
So let's go over the jobs that we have and who would probably be the best for them at this point.
Alright. We gotta get our ship back. We need somebody to take it to trigger that coolant system. We need 2 people to take out some sentinels at the same time in a stroke of impressive teamwork. There's probably another job, but I was distracted trying to think through what the fuck I was gonna do about my ship being stuck.
Yeah, I thought there was a 4th one as well, but
I
I
feel like
can't
there's a
seem to
4th
recall.
There's a 4th one, and I've lost it.
Yep.
I was under the impression that if it was 4 groups, there'd be like 2 people getting your ship, 2 people sneaking in, and then 2 on each side dealing with the sentries.
That would make sense. Ah, you're so smart.
So there's only 3 jobs.
I know, I'm so smart.
Oh my god.
You're doing the giggling thing again, Melody. Am I? Oh, I'm sorry.
Don't never apologize. It's very good. I like it a lot. It's very good. I mean, okay, right, yes, focusing on the jobs. Right. So
Yes, don't encourage us, Jerry.
jobs. Yes. All right. So who wants to volunteer?
I will gladly go and get the Zephyr.
And I'd probably be a good hand to help with that as well.
That's the safest bet.
All right, sounds good. Well, I mean, we only need 2, so we need... I would actually say we need 2 people who get the ship. It makes the most sense for, obviously, that to be 2 people who are members of the crew, since they're... It would only make logical sense that they would be going to get their shit. I think... We're gonna need someone who's good at doing sneaky shit to go, hit some buttons to make the freezy happen. So,
I mean, I'm good at the sneaky. I'm more sort of good at the fasty part. So,
I mean, listen,
whichever
if
you
you're
think
really,
works better.
if you're fast, then that's almost the same as being sneaky. As long as they don't see you, that's all that really matters. Especially if you're, I don't know, working with smog produced by a mildly threatening but very impressive and helpful spider robot friend.
The problem would be getting that smog into the actual factory.
Yeah. What can we do to get it into the factory, then? That's the question.
Make it portable somehow?
Are there no windows?
There are, in
They're
fact, no
robots.
windows.
They wouldn't really need windows. They don't need sunlight or air.
What about a nice little view?
They're robots.
Yes,
I
this
don't take
lovely
care.
view.
Yes, a lovely view of more factory. What else could we possibly need?
Well, you never know! Alright, well, I don't know. Unless we make it portable somewhere, I don't really know.
So are you saying that none of these buildings have any sort of ventilation?
Why would they?
I mean, they would have to have some, regardless of, like, if you're a mechanical thing, you need to have an exhaust function. So, in theory, there should be some kind of system, just by virtue of the fact that, like, if, you know, even robots, which run super fucking hot, you're still gonna need exhaust and shit like that. Otherwise, shit just melts and explodes.
There is, in fact, a ventilation system. They've gotten very good about shutting it down in emergencies. And by emergencies, I mean I've tried to crawl through them before.
Okay.
Why?
Because he's trying to take down Space Moon, Mom! I felt like that was really clear!
I have been choking my lungs up for the past few hours,
you have
Jenny!
been. I'm sorry. Here, take your space Flonase. It's fine.
Thank you.
You're welcome. Okay. So how do we... I mean...
Melody snaps her fingers. Don't know if this will be like portable smoke, but I can like do some wiggly woo-woo void magic and make a little magic void smoke screen. Maybe that'll help?
Okay, first of all, never describe it as wiggly woo-woo smoke ever again.
Well, what would you describe this as? And she just wiggles her fingers and this, like, warbling column of void smoke bursts out right in front of you.
Okay, don't please. Okay.
As magic smoke, I don't know.
It's wiggly and it goes woo-woo!
Please don't do that without warning. Okay, you know what? That sounds really helpful. How about you do the wiggly woo-woo smog in front of Peacemill, and you guys can go, you know, hit. You can do the wiggly woggly smog for Peacemill, and he and Ace can go, and they'll hit that button.
I have to go with her.
I mean, it depends on if Malady has to be available for the wiggly woo woo.
I would probably need to be in real close proximity
Yes.
in order to keep it up in like a moving formation if we're going through multiple rooms.
Okay.
You know what? I'll somewhat tolerate that. All right.
Oh, okay,
Right.
that's cool. I'll take somewhat tolerate.
Okay.
And then there's the sentries.
That leaves you three to worry about the sentries.
Yeah. I mean, I can probably take a sentry. That's probably a thing I am capable of doing. And Chance here is big, strong cat.
I feel like I could take a sentry.
You could probably.
I could do that. I could do that.
You could do that.
I could do that.
All right.
Well, not that I doubt Chance, but I just want to point this out there that this needs to be done with more precision that might be suited for our captain and our other friend who is helping us for the time being for this mission.
What are you trying to say, Riz?
I'm saying that they are a little bit more combat focused than you, Chance. No offense.
Chance is strong.
What? What?
Chance is beefy and has a shotgun and sniper rifle.
Chance is specifically built for fighing.
Press, what the fuck?
Chance is the burliest one on your crew.
Okay.
It's okay, Rez. I get it. You were just trying to think through things. I appreciate it. It's almost like we've all been sitting here in this spot for weeks for some reason, even though it's functionally only been a few minutes.
I wouldn't have dreamed it.
It's a space
Believe it or not,
Time isn't real.
believe it
Opposite
or not,
Grail.
I have the capabilities of restraining myself and, not going all batshit crazy all the time. Sometimes.
Sometimes.
When I need to.
I believe in you.
Thanks, Captain.
Something we might want to consider, as much as I like the idea of taking out a sentinel. Sentinel, oh my god, I can speak words. If somebody has to go, and I guess to be fair, no matter what talking you do down with our ship, I don't know if they're gonna just let us go. You're probably gonna have to do some. My worry is, if you have to talk to somebody. I love you both, but you're not great at it. Sorry, it's the truth.
We're just gonna check the ship's fumigation progress and then immediately unhinge the grav locks, and we don't need to talk to anyone, just get the robots to not pay attention to us.
Talk to nobody, grab our shit. I like that. Good plan.
In and out.
Alright.
Done.
Alright, I think that this sounds about correct, so
So, what's Grail doing?
Grail's helping us fight Sentinels.
I was under the impression that I would be ripping something apart, as per usual.
Yes.
Okay.
Yeah, so, Compass, Rez, you two are going to go get the ship. Piecemeal, Ace, and Malady, you three are dealing with the frost thing, smoke venture,
Coolant
that
system.
plan. Good
Coolant?
plan. Coolant, yes.
Coolant.
That thing. Thank you. Thank you, voice in the sky.
Mhm.
And Grail, Chance, and I are smashing some robots.
Right.
Yes.
Sounds like
That's
a plan.
Alright.
Alright.
Jinx.
I'm just gonna be arranging some tokens real quick. Because
Alright.
technically there's two separate maps, but we'll be on one for like half a second, so.
That's
Fair
fine.
enough. Yeet.
Yeet. Alright.
Yote.
Yote McGoat.
Oh, sorry, it's ASO. Yacht!
Yote!
Yacht.
Yup.
Alright.
Good, sorry. That's not good.
Pebble.
And
Yep.
so, you all start heading out towards the factory.
This is a good idea.
This is a
Good
great
time.
idea.
This is a great idea. I'm happy to be a part of this
What
idea.
could possibly
Robot
go wrong?
heist.
Robot
Robot
heist.
heist.
Everything will go wrong.
And remember, everyone, if you find yourself in a tight situation, it's never too late to throw yourself into a suitcase.
Is it
Right.
too late to say I
Does
probably
have
don't
their
think I'd
emergency
fit in a
suitcases, right?
suitcase?
No, you
Not with that attitude.
not with that attitude. Yeah. Listen,
Captain,
So if we're moving, can I do the thing, Alex?
You can in fact do the thing. Please, let the chat know what thing you're trying to do.
I'm trying to trip Grail in secret.
Okay.
Is
Uh,
it swift?
It's a swift roll.
Decent!
Oh.
Alright. So, the good news is you do trip Grail. The bad news is it is definitely not in secret, and he saw you.
Okay.
Ace,
So-
for the love of God, we're trying to work with them right now.
Grail
Before
just stands up, slowly turns to Ace. Sorry, before?
I wanted to use Inspiring Leader to give let me think, Res or Compass. I'm gonna go with Compass. I'm gonna give you a plus. Basically, here you go. You have a +1 to add the result of a roll made at any point or time coming up.
Yes!
Alright, nice.
Sweetness!
Cool. In that case, not affecting the result of Ace's roll, Grail just grabs you by the collar, hoists you into the air, Ace.
I just go over, if you want to punch his face in for what he did, wait until afterwards. Everyone is kind of needed at this point for this robot heist.
Quite clearly. That being said, I'll make sure to keep a close eye on you in the meantime. Do not try this again once you're no longer of use. And he just starts dragging Ace along the ground as the rest of you go up.
No, put it down!
I'm glad I'm not on that team. Let's go, Compass.
Yes, let's go, Res.
As we head in the opposite direction.
I'll try to at least hoist myself back up.
You certainly try. He's not letting go of you, though.
You know what? I don't care. That's fine.
You're not in initiative because nothing's actively stopping you, so you can just move freely around this map right now.
Yep.
Really, quote unquote, with Ace.
You know what?
Fine.
You brought this upon yourself.
Totally worth it.
Was it?
Yeah.
Amazing.
Okay.
I don't know about you. This is great.
Okay, so
So are
I
me
guess
and
we're
Compass
gonna
just
keep
going to the
going.
Zephyr?
Yeah, I believe that's the
I
plan.
believe so,
So
Okay. Just making sure I didn't need to move to another token space between now and there.
No, you can just go straight there.
Yeet.
boop, boop, boop,
Compass,
boop.
you gonna come along? Yeah.
I've come
There we
along.
go. Alright. So, at the Zephyr, the maintenance droids are still working on it, heading in and out. You can see some gas from fumigation. Are you being stealthy?
I would think we're being stealthy.
I'd try.
Sure.
Then make a swift roll for me, please.
Oh yeah.
Oh, you're being stealthy! Holy crap! Yeah, no, you're fine.
I'm so proud of my crew. I'm so proud of them.
Alright, yeah. The robots don't see you and continue going about your work, even as you move closer to get a look at the gravity locks.
Alright, Compass, so what are we looking at for these gravity locks here?
Let's see.
Make a wit roll for proper diagnosis, please. You can add the 1 to it and make it a full-on success.
No, I can't.
That was to me. It was for Compass.
Oh, it was for Compass. Just Compass. Okay. In which case, well, you're not entirely sure what the exact make and model of this particular gravity lock is. It looks like pretty heavy, relying on a whole lot of clamps to be engaged before the actual gravity lock sets in, like as a failsafe in case power goes out to it.
So, find button to push to release the clamp.
Alright.
Compass, what do you think before I push the button?
Let me also. I'm also do a quick diagnosis just to make sure. Hey, this is in fact correct.
Wonderful.
Hey, no,
No need for that one.
we're rolling alright tonight! Nice!
Yay.
So, that is, in fact, correct. It's not recommended to do that when any life form or mechanical form is aboard, because it tends to shake the ship a lot when you, like, take out the gravity locks and let the ship fall on its own accord.
Shame.
James, says Rez, and I assume you just press the button.
Yes.
Yeah.
Just go right on ahead.
Alright, as you press the button and with the Zephyr buckles a little bit and you hear the cries of several alarmed mech droids from inside. And then you hear one of them say, "Oh god, I'm covered in space ants!"
Oh no, our ship was infested! Crap!
It was, in fact, infested with space ants, and you can see a couple of them pouring out of the landing ramp.
Well, at least I...
I
Yes,
think,
Compass?
I think what normal life forms would say to this is, ew.
Well, what normal life forms might say as, ew, I say backup emergency snacks. Let's get the ship flying.
Right, let's go.
Alright. So, Rez and Compass head into the ship, stepping over a whole bunch of fallen over robots who are trying to get back up, and a whole bunch of space ants. Like, there's a lot of space ants piled all over the floor now. It's also... Oh, wait a second. It was in the process of being fumigated. Compass, you're doing fine. Rez, I need you to make a tough roll to hold your breath.
Oh no.
That's fine.
Dang.
That's a natural 12.
Nice.
I am sorry for doubting you, Rez.
She's a lizard, of course.
Hold my breath? You mean this thing that I am a champion in, apparently?
Little did we know that Rez was actually the pan-galactic breath-holding champion of Space State 2021.
Holding breath, shooing out robots, or shooting out ants. Do these robots look like they're difficult to shut off?
Not particularly. These look like mass-produced, cheaply made. For, like, Cryon standards, this is just what, I'll let you have this one for free since, goddamn, you have 13 and holding your breath.
Hey, Compass, help me.
Yeah, these
Turn 'em
look
off.
really, really easy to deal with. While they're doing that, however, the rest of the crew arrives at the front gates of Factory 0907.
Oh. There's a lot of bad guys.
That's fine. It's a reasonable amount of bad guys. It's fine. It's
surprised there aren't
fine.
more.
There will probably
like
be
you're-
more.
Ah.
It sounds like really dramatic quiz music.
Quiz hotshot. How many bad guys are there on this? An amount.
Yeah, count the bad guys. You have 3 seconds.
Wait, no. Bad
One
math.
bad
Thumbs
guy,
up.
2 bad guys.
13.
13.
Okay.
Alrighty.
Alright.
So, I just put everyone in separate little groups, even though you're probably going to want to split off for the actual Sentinel part, to indicate that the Smashy group is hanging back while the Sneaky group tries to get in. Melody moves in first and starts conjuring up this cloud of void smog. Before you make any moves, Ace, I'm gonna need you to make a weird roll because it's warp magic and probably not super healthy to be around for too long.
Alright. Oh no!
Oh no!
Oh no. Also not initiative here because it's just Ace for right now. Like once everyone gets to the coolant system, I'll turn on initiative.
Alright.
Cool. Alright, so, Ace, the combination of actual smog and void smog is not doing any favors for you as you start sneaking in. The space Benadryl stops working, and you start coughing.
Oh, for God's sake! I'll try to, like, stifle it as best I can.
The jazz music stops, and you look up, and a whole bunch of robots that look like walking forklifts slowly turn from their conveyor belt over towards you.
Ace is in a monologue, is just like, now that's me. You're probably wondering how I ended up in this situation.
We still being stealthy? Asks Melody, and the robot slowly turn to her.
No, let's just, I don't know, pulls up gun.
Alright. The forklift robot starts waddling over to you, very slowly.
We kill quietly. As quietly as we can, Melody.
Not very quiet. I don't know if you noticed.
Just imagine you're in a library.
Okay? What is a library?
It's a place where you read, but you've got to be quiet.
It sounds really boring.
I know it is, but just please imagine it for 2 seconds.
Okay. Imagining it, and then, Melody just starts leaning back, putting hands together in a meditation formation, images of books start flying around her head. The forklift robots are still waddling towards you, by the way.
I'm dealing with an actual 12-year-old. Right, I guess, oh god. I guess I have to shoot them, but I don't know how to do that quietly, is the thing.
That is most unfortunate.
I don't suppose I can retroactively say my guns have a quiet function.
You can reduce the energy output and set them to stun. It will not be able to take them out forever, though.
How long would it take them out?
You don't know. Make a wit roll to see if you know.
Yeah, sure.
Oh my god, you suddenly know! I lied to you! It's usually a whole lot more effective on biological, than mechanical. Biological, unprotected, that is just regular old bad guys without plot armor, it could take them out for a couple hours. Mechanical, they'd need a couple minutes to reboot.
Oh, crap. Well, I guess we've got to take them out normally, because there's not much else we can fucking do!
Oh, so we're not scrapping the quiet thing?
Well, we've got no fucking choice now, do we?
Melody calls back. We're scrapping the quiet thing! Oh my god, what did they do now?
Ace, what did you fuck up?
Why, it's not my fault!
Stop fucking screaming!
We all have communicators. We're in space.
Melody raises
I
her
turn
hand.
on the communicator. It's not my fault.
You don't.
Alright, sure. Because there's literally nothing else we can do.
Alright. Wrestling Compass back at the separate playing man, this went really well. I'm sure the rest of the heist is going great.
You sent the guy with allergies.
Well, how was I supposed to know that you were allergic to void smoke?
You know what? This has been a learning experience for all of us.
For this.
Also, I forgot how to roll initiative.
Just straight D20.
D20, okay. I forgot if there was a button or not.
Okay. There might be a button. I don't remember what HTML I put in there, but I don't think there is. Anyway.
There is not.
There is not.
So it's manually putting in all these buttons.
F.
Chance and Rez, I will let you know, or they will call you in whenever it is your turn to actually get onto this board, because I'm pretty sure situation's not going great.
It's going fine.
Jericho, you're up first.
Fuck.
Nothing ever goes to plan.
No, it does not. I'm gonna use. Actually, can I use Inspiring Leader when these folks are far away from me? I guess that's a question.
Looking at the text, any roll made by one of your allies, it doesn't matter how far away.
Cool. Yeet. Here, Ace, I'm gonna use this Inspiring Leader thing. Please, for the love of God, hit that thing soon. So, we can freeze all these robots. That seems like that would be really helpful right now.
Alright.
Okay, because I'm trying to think about this. Does Ace know where the coolant system is, or are we trying to find it?
You know vaguely where the coolant system is. For those of us who can see the map, it is the blue circle.
Okay, because the plan is, if this is functional, because Ace can move extra spaces, that he just kind of barrages ahead and, like, Malady and the rest take the rest out.
Alright.
So
Make a swift roll to get through without bonking into the forklifts, please.
Sure. Yeah!
Yeah, you're doing fine. You just zoom on past the forklifts, which is relatively easy for you because they're not moving particularly fast, and head into another chamber along the way. This one, another part of the giant, like, conveyor belt that is running through the entire factory. This one being staffed by huge, hulking robots, that look to be modeled after murder gorillas that look down at you as you run in.
Now listen. Listen. I don't have time to take pictures of these things.
All right.
Could I use Gotta Go Fast then to move again?
I assumed that was what you were doing, so that's why I moved you too.
Oh, that's fine.
Yeah.
No, that's fine. Everything's fine. I just bodge in, just like, yeah, oh shit.
Alright. Yeah. Meanwhile, behind you, you hear, like, this awful mechanical screeching noise and crashing of things into things. And an alarm starts blaring from that sector. Yeah. Meanwhile, Chance, you and your team also starts hearing the alarm. Grail just kind of stares in that direction. You can't see his face because of the helmet, but you imagine he is just the most exasperated looking man in space right now.
Yeah, I definitely imagine.
This plan's going really well.
Yeah, it's plan's going flawlessly. Super A+, 100%. Okay, so what's happening on our side? Are, like, robots... Are we even seeing any, like, robots from our perspective, or...?
There are, like, a couple of robots just ahead of you. A lot more of the loader-type bots, the slow forklift ones. Like, picking up crates that are falling down their side of the conveyor belt. So far, they have just heard the alarm and are wondering, wonder what's over there.
Ah.
To me,
Okay.
it seems like our best course of action would be to just sort of... We got some two big bad guys several rooms down, which I would assume would be the Sentinels. It seems to me like our best course of action would be to just sort of, like, go for that. Eventually, these other guys will freeze.
Yep. I mean, definitely. Kind of methodical approach is being thrown out the window, but also, yeah, we should probably focus on the big boys.
We are now in hell, so...
Anyway, it's fucking hot.
You are now, in fact, in hell. It's hot in here.
Yeah, it's fucking hot as shit in here. So I'm gonna try and move my way across the board, and hopefully a forklift people fucking care about me. I don't know.
Alright. Roll Swift, then.
That's that.
Yeah!
You just rush straight into the next chamber. The forklift bots see you and they're like, wonder what that is. Anyway, there's this alarm. Wonder what that is.
Yes!
Alright. There we go.
I guess it's time to run on in. It's like, well, looks to Grill. I guess we're just gonna go run in and fight a Sentinel anyway. Just fucking runs.
Yep.
So unprofessional.
Cheese it at this point.
Alright, what do you do now that you're in here?
I'm gonna be trying to kind of like run by and like, you know, slash at one of these forklifts as I go, like, you know, just sort of, out of my way, forklift, I have to go fight a giant robot.
Alright, might roll, it's got the flat +1 because you've got a laser sword!
Oh boy!
Laser sword.
So that's a 9.
Okay. So good news is you do manage to take out one of the forklift bots. Bad news is you don't have the momentum to slide right through, so they're like, oh, that's the alarm, and they slowly turn towards you as Grail walks in behind you and just picks up another forklift bot and starts slamming it against the ground, sending pieces scattering everywhere. Ace, you're being stared down by two robotic murder gorillas.
Can I run past them?
Make a swift check, please.
Yes, I can.
All right. You run past the murder gorillas, ducking under one right as it slams to the ground and covers this exit of the coolant system.
No. Okay.
All right. You hear some scuttling behind you. Apparently, Piecemeal also got past the forklift bots.
Proud of him.
Wonderful.
All right.
Wow.
Tense.
Alright, time to shove my way past these little forklift bots.
Okay. You're just shoving them out of the way?
Yeah.
Roll, please.
I don't want to make too much noise right now. There's already a lot
Bonk.
of noise happening.
Silent bonk.
Are you fucking serious?
All right, 7 to 9 is still success with complication. So you try to silent bonk. Good news is there's a bonk. Bad news, that's not silent.
Ah.
Yeah.
There we go.
Yeah. The alarm starts blaring throughout the entire facility, and you hear the whir of some very heavy doors. You look behind you, and the exit to the factory starts closing up.
Oops.
Oh.
I hope they do the freezing thing soon.
Hey, Grail, you can move. You can lift and move these robots, right?
Grail just tosses away the remains of the robot he was fighting.
Right,
Stares at you
so...
wordlessly.
Right, so consider taking one of those and pushing it somewhere else, like, say, underneath that door that's closing.
I shall certainly attempt, he grumbles,
Yeah.
dragging it away as the forklift bots continue after him, slamming into him, and he just moves on without even noticing. Alright. Jericho!
Alright, I guess I'm gonna keep fucking going. Whoop.
That's the spirit, Captain.
Cool. In this room, there are several robots on a conveyor belt that look vaguely similar to the forklift loader bots, except these have, like, pneumatic crushing and ripping claws that are molding various scrap heaps of metal into different shapes, and they immediately turn to look at you as soon as you head in.
Okay, well, I guess for now, I'm just gonna fight them to try to make some space for Chance and Grail to follow me, because that's a lot of robots, and I don't want to go fight this guy by myself. So, as I try to make space to... Okay, so I'm gonna fight a robot, like usual.
Okay.
Wow, sweet!
You just launch yourself into the fray and run your laser scimitar straight through one of the crusher robots. The others immediately abandon their post. Immediately abandon their post with this robotic screech and charge you.
Alright! Time to fight some fucking robots! Let's go!
Alright. Ace, you find yourself in a room full of, like, huge, towering, like, coolant tanks, all vaguely hooked up to the ventilation system. Not a whole lot are currently in use, and they look like they could be either hacked or broken open.
Oh, well, you know what? Breaking them open is probably the better thing I can do.
Alright. Then roll tough for me, please.
Tough, okay.
Alright.
I'm gonna choke to death.
So, you go bang, bang on the side of the coolant tank, trying to, like, bust it open, like, blasting at it with your pistols. Then you hear another bang behind you, and the robotic murder gorilla strides in, looking you dead in the eyes.
Sup?
Chance!
Yeah, I follow in And I was like, oh shit, these robots are actually kind of mean. And I also fight, we're pretty close quarters, right?
Yeah, you're in close quarters.
Alright. Well, being quiet apparently doesn't work anymore, so shotgun time.
Cool. That is a tough roll, please.
Is it?
Okay. You load up your shotgun and blast the Crusher bot as it approaches. It screeches, slowly falling apart, but that screech is echoing through the facility, and more of them start piling in.
Good.
Wonderful.
Love that.
Alright. Meanwhile, you hear a crunch from far behind you. It crushed the robot.
Great, good. I'm glad to hear that. That's great news.
Woo!
Woo!
Woohoo! It's the best. Yay.
Jericho!
Okay. So we're stuck inside. We need the coolant system, but that has not occurred yet. There's a lot of robots in here. Also, we have to fight this big bad robot that's off to the right here, but the problem is there's another one off on the other side, and we have to kill them both at the same time.
Yeah.
So the plan really went to shit, huh?
Yes, everything that could have gone wrong about this plan has gone wrong. I can only assume your crew has somehow crashed your ship.
No, are you kidding? Please, okay, listen, Compass has never failed me ever, I am sure. At the very least, that part of the plan's going great. Jericho's sweating as he's just thinking of all the things that could have happened. Knowing my luck, it's probably been taken over by space ants.
After you know how much, how much that ship has gone through. I doubt anything will ever stop it.
Exactly, it's fine. Okay. So, actually, I would say the more important thing here is to make sure that we get the coolant going. But the problem is we really need someone who can actually, make that happen to get in there. So arguably, that's actually a piecemeal problem right now.
Arguably, yeah.
Arguably. So that needs to happen. We need to get some people spread out to fight these Sentinels, but that's not going to happen until we deal with these other robots. I'm sorry, there's a lot going on right now, and the plan is completely changed, and now I'm trying to think through what the fuck we can do.
You got a point there, Captain. It's just thin out these smaller dudes, and then we can focus
I
on
guess for now, let's thin out these smaller dudes and hope that our, coolant savior comes to our rescue soon before we start dealing with the Sentinel problem. Because I'm not about to go fight that Sentinel. Because that seems like a bad idea. Well, maybe it would be better to just go for the fucking Sentinel and just trust that the coolant system is going to work out. You know what? Let's go for the Sentinel.
Really want to do?
That is what I really want to do. Let's fucking do it. I fully trust that everyone else is gonna do their part of this plan that has thus far not worked out, and we're gonna see what happens. Let's go.
Alright.
Okay.
With Chance holding the attention of the Crusher bots, you slip through down a series of corridors into one of the chambers outside the Research and Development Lab. Standing, for lack of a better word, in front of it is this huge, white and black painted robot that basically looks like the top half of a turret with a robotic scanning head as it just looks at you, mumbles some very deep-sounding mechanical gibberish, and raises 2 laser machine guns pointing them at you.
Alright! I guess guess it's time to fight a giant robot man. That's fine. I'm sorry, I shouldn't assume. Let's go.
Alright! Incredibly, you managed to, rush past a flurry of machine gun fire and get up to the laser turret sentry, slicing at it with your saber. Luckily, it is pretty hardy, and it's going to take more than that to actually take it down, because otherwise, yeah, that would not have gone great, because you need someone at the other century.
Yeah, for some reason I was like, this is a bigger token, so it's gonna need several hits, so it makes sense to start now.
Mhm.
That's obviously the logical answer.
Obviously, yeah. So yeah, you're doing fine. Ace, you're facing down a robot murder gorilla.
Am I at any disadvantage because it's right next to me?
I would say, like, because the coolant chamber is so cramped compared to everything else, you're gonna have a hard time doing damage to it.
Then I will stun it. Because
Okay.
by stunning it, I can then activate the cooling system.
Cool. Make a swift check then.
Yeah. Ultra stun.
You know, for the plan going badly, everyone's rolling pretty damn well so far.
Mission failed successfully.
Mission failed successfully.
But the thing is, our one failure is because Ace was allergic to void smog.
Alright.
So
You stun the murder gorilla as Piecemeal scuttles in now that the door isn't barred. Another murder gorilla, or like the top half of it, clinging to his back. Your time didn't you, he mutters, as you hear this clatter. Sorry! I knew you said you were gonna go in quiet, but it's really hard for me to do that! And you look behind you and, like, forklift bots are getting flung through the air on top of uprooted metal tiles, as Melody's just, like, pointing her staff back and forth, sending them crashing from wall to wall.
You know what? You're doing your best.
Alright. And Chance.
Oh, God. Boy. Okay. Alright. Well, okay. I need to cheese it somehow over to the other sentinel.
Alright.
Is that possible?
Make a swift check.
Oh, please! Oh, give it a second.
Okay. 9. Good news is, you evade the Crusher bots. Bad news is, you are in a room with all sorts of flying loader bots, including a couple that are just waddling in to act as defense. Oh, hi, Chance, how you doing? Says Melody as one goes flying right over your head.
Hey, can't talk, gotta go.
Alright. Jericho.
You know, I really thought by now that the coolant would have happened. This is awkward for me and for you, I say to the Sentinel robot. Really thought this was gonna work out differently. Yeah, I agree. God. Is there any way I can use Inspiring Leader to make this fucking coolant situation happen faster? Because that's actually more concerning to me right now, the fact that that part of the plan has not happened yet.
You'll have to wait for Ace's turn.
Great. Cool. I guess I'm just, gonna keep holding off this robot and, wait to see how things shake out. Actually, no, I'll leave it at that for now. Yeah, okay. Sorry, I'm like, ah! This plan has gone really well. I'm gonna keep holding off this robot!
Cool.
Woohoo! Do I need to... I should probably roll.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to kill
again.
the thing. I'm just trying to... Well, it's okay. I'm not gonna kill it this time.
Yeah,
I got 6.
The heat is getting to you, and it's not getting to you in any sort of good way, as you are wondering, where's the coolant system? This plan's gone wrong, and as all these thoughts go through your head, I was about to say so do laser machine gun blasts, but that would imply you take more than just, like, one wound. But yeah, you were getting shot.
I was gonna say,
to
that's
hell.
a lot. That sounds like a lot.
That's a lot. You're getting shot. It hurts.
It's not going great.
Alright. Ace, the murder gorilla is stunned. For how long, you do not know.
Cool, I'll go back to shooting the coolant system.
Cool. That is might check to break it.
tough.
I will never remember it correctly. Alright, so, since you and Piecemeal are working at it, and you've been working at it before, you managed to blow a hole in one of the coolant tanks, and then boom, this massive gust of cold air blows into your face, and the sudden change in temperature is really shocking, so you take one wound, but it is slowly rolling out across the factory, and as you get the smoky cold out of your eyes, Piecemeal is gone.
Where'd he go? Can I look to see where he went?
Now your turn. Chance!
Oh, fuck.
Alright. Yeah. How is the cool affecting the robots at this point?
So there was one type of alarm going off. Now there are two overlapping each other. You don't know who designed it like that, but it's very loud.
It's so fucking loud! Oh god.
Yeah.
Anyway.
So far they're not slowed down because they're already pretty slow. These are the loader bots. But at least it's not swelteringly hot anymore.
At least there's that. But now it's loud! Anyway, I'm gonna continue cheesing it. That's what, Swift? God.
Nope, you think you have the advantage out of the coolant's out, but it's taking a while to happen, so you run straight into one of the loader bots as it, clamps its forklift arms around you. You take one wound.
Ow.
Alright. Jericho, you think you can start to feel something cold. You can definitely hear two alarms at the same time, so that sucks.
Well, okay, great. This is very loud. Okay, well, chance, any chance you're getting anywhere near the other sentinel? That would be great.
What?
You know what? For now, I guess I'm just gonna keep fighting this sentinel robot. Actually, you know what? Here, I'm gonna use my last inspiring leader for you. Chance, good luck. Here you go. You have this for the next time you do a thing. That's all of them, so...
You take some cover and hope Chance is doing well, sending waves of inspiration even over the very loud and obscured intercoms.
Chance, please!
I was about to say you hear something, but you really don't from behind you, because it's still loud as hell. Alright.
I just hear two large alarms. I'm like,
Ace!
Me. Okay, can I... Remembering what he said about the vent systems, can I look to see if my little spider dude escaped in there? If
Yes,
there's
you
any.
can. Roll Savvy.
Savvy.
In the absence of any other exits and entrances from this room that would have been pretty obvious if he scuttled through, given the tracks of robot that he would be leaving behind, you would wager that he has indeed escaped into the ventilation shafts.
Ah. Was that my turn to look for that?
Yes.
It's good to have the knowledge.
It's good to have that information.
knowledge is power.
Mm-hmm. Alright, Chance!
Yeah. Yeah. I need to just get the fuck over to the Sentinel already. Can I use my... I don't...
So, actually, yes, you are grappled, so technically you would be escaping from a grapple.
Yeah, definitely. For sure, I'm just like, okay, which one of my stunts can I use? Because this is an emergency, damn it. Duh. I need to go away. That's what, Swift? Twice?
Yeah, that is Swift twice and take the higher one. Oh no.
What? What the fuck?
Oh no!
What the hell?
Oh no!
Oh no!
What?
Oh no!
What is
Well,
this?
that second roll really helped you there.
That is just mean. A roll 20, and I'm
That's
sorry.
evil. No, that's not just. That's evil.
Alright.
Melody, a little fucking help here.
You cry out to Melody. She looks over, and you think you can see her mouth. Don't worry, Chance, I got you. As she just rips some more sheet metal out of the ground from beneath you. Unfortunately, it takes both you and the loader bot flying across the room, slamming into a wall for a wound. So
Whatever.
you think you can hear her mouth?
As long as it frees me.
It did not.
Fuck.
You're kind of in a tangled mess of robot parts now.
A tingled mess.
Forgive me for being southern. Jericho!
Okay.
You're doing a good job.
I guess I'm just gonna keep. Is Grail doing anything? Is he still just back there?
As far as you are aware, Grail is still back there.
Great.
We're all just doing nothing.
Okay, you know what? I guess I'm gonna keep fighting the Sentinel. I don't know what to do. I feel very stuck right now. God. I guess I'm just gonna fight the Sentinel. I don't want to do that because I don't want to kill it. That would be really bad. Okay. I proceed to retreat from the Sentinel. I'm like, okay, I'm gonna go. Look at me being threatening.
All right.
Follow me back that way.
Swift roll, please. Okay, so you do manage to get away from it. A couple of the shots do hit you in the back for a wound, and you head into the other room where Grail is busy fighting off a whole bunch of Crusher bots who are currently ripping and tearing at his chest, and he seems to be doing just fine against them.
Well, I'm glad you're having a good time over here.
I'm having a terrible time. Thank you for asking. And somehow he heard you over the alarms. Don't worry about it. But one thing you can hear over the alarms is the whomp, whomp of more doors closing.
Oh,
All right,
cool.
Ace.
Okay, remind me what he said specifically about the vents.
Mostly that he's tried to use them before, and they tend to get sealed up really quickly.
So I'm going to assume they're being sealed up right now, then.
They look stuck open, actually.
Oh, they do?
Yeah, the broken coolant system has, frozen up the closing mechanism.
Okay.
That being said, they don't look wide enough for a human.
They don't look wide enough for a human, but they're fine for a cool spider robot.
Somehow, yeah, you didn't see him go in, so you imagine he got in somehow.
I'm gonna finish off this space gorilla, fuck it.
Alright. Flip to shoot it in the face.
Oh, for fuck's sake!
Alright, you decide, shoot the space gorilla in the face. It reactivates. Cracks its murder gorilla robot knuckles. It is back on the prowl for you.
That's fine.
Chance!
Can I use my other fucking stunt? Is it possible to use Powerful Build to just force my way out of this grip somehow?
Yeah, sure, that would give you advantage on tough.
Alright, here we go.
Alright, so
Take it.
you'll have to stay right there, but you do manage to just pry the mechanical parts off of you and stand back up as Malhus keeps throwing around more robots as they keep piling toward her.
Okay, can I take this moment to try and use the communicator to get a hold of Jericho?
You can certainly try. The communicator will be blaring the alarm over it.
But does it? Okay, but is there
So the
Does it
communicators
vibrate?
work, but it'll be a total of 4 alarms for anyone on the communicators.
Is there a vibrate function on the communicators? Maybe you don't have to hear it.
how would you communicate?
What were you trying to communicate with just vibrations?
Yes, go with me via Morse code.
No, just for like answer, and then I like is like fucking it's like hologram, right? Or like a video.
I always thought it was like a okay.
Can be video call and can be audio call. It's the future.
Video call with subtitles.
Because I can make like hand signals like the OK sign and then like pointing to like the Sentinel like fucking room and be like, I'm going.
Okay!
There's a lot of frantic flailing and pointing of hands.
I have a question. Has the coolant worked at all on these fucking robots?
The Crushers have not slowed down.
Great, I'm glad. What? Cool. This plan has really worked out really well.
Mm-hmm. I imagine it would take some time and they wouldn't all shut down at once, grumbles Grail.
Cool.
Alright. Meanwhile, Jericho.
Okay, Grail, wanna go fight a Sentinel?
Thought you'd never ask, he says, throwing one of the Crusher bots away.
Let's fucking go, I guess. Back I go!
Alright.
Hey, I'm back! I brought a friend! I yell
Immediately,
over
the sentry starts
multiple
opening
alarms.
fire on the two of you as you enter.
Great! Let's do this again! Oh, right, why did I do that? Fuck it.
Alright, so, you announce your presence and have enough presence of mind to, duck out of the way as machine gun fire happens. Grail, on the other hand, is getting shot over and over again in the chest, and it's actually holding him back a little bit. He is being stunned and held in place. Motherfucker, he grumbles.
Yeah, it's not fun! Not a good time!
Ace!
Okay, I will try and finish Murder Gorilla off, and I will do that by getting my pistols and putting them on each side of its head to shoot.
Alright. I'm gonna say that's more of flash than anything, so... This'll be the I can words. This'll be the rare time where you're using Savvy to attack.
Yo!
Congrats!
Yeah, you're just like, cool guys don't look at explosions and double barrel the Murder Gorilla to death.
And then I kick it in the chest for good measure to make it fall down.
You kick it in the chest. It is a very heavy robot. Your foot hurts. So you kick it in the chest. It falls down. You hold the pose. A couple seconds pass. Son of
Motherfucker!
Chance, good news from what you have seen. The coolant system has stopped more robots from pouring out.
Cool. Alright, I try to get, like, Melody's attention, it's, like, waving, like, pointing to, like, the room with the Sentinel and, like, kind of, I don't know, fist slapping my hand, be like, fight, let's go fight that one, let's go. And then I try and choose it again.
Alright. Swift check, please.
Please? Oh, God.
Oh,
You have a +1 if you want.
Yeah, can I use the +1?
You use the +1. Straight up success as you run straight past all the other loader robots. Malady gives you 2 thumbs up, dropping the warp spell she was holding up builder robots for. Follows you. Gets like an inch inside the door when the other sentry robot, the huge, big ol' turret, starts opening fire, and she goes, "Oh Jesus!" and ducks out of the way of the door. Alright. Jericho!
Alright, well, I'm fighting a Sentinel! Again! 9.
Alright, so, good news is, I'm assuming you're smart enough to account for some time for Chance and Melody to take out theirs,
Yes.
so you're not aiming to, like, disable it. The good news is you have heard it, and it's no longer, like, stun-locking Grail. The bad news is it is focused entirely on you and is firing a whole lot of lasers at you.
Great, good. This is good. I'm having a good time. I'm having a great time. I'm having such a bad time.
Alright. Ace.
Hang on, try not to sneeze.
Why stop now?
Coolant, the smog, it's all getting to me. Okay, so I am surrounded right now. So what I'm thinking is because the coolant doesn't seem to be affecting them now, would blowing up more tanks make it be a bit quicker?
Theoretically.
That's not a very comforting word.
Theoretically.
Because my other option then would be to barrel past these guys and try and help Chance there.
Whatever you wish to do.
I think more coolant might actually be more helpful.
Okay, yeah. Alright, I will go to another tank. I'll kind of position myself in a way to where if I do break it, it doesn't spray me in the face, and I'll try and destroy it there.
Cool. Tough roll, please.
Hey!
You're learning! You're learning where to shoot it so it works, and BAM! Another wave of cool air rushes through the factory, and you hear this loud but slowing down mechanical scream over the two alarm systems.
Hallelujah.
Hey, there we go.
So, Chance, as you feel another wave of cold air wash over you, you see the sentry bot, like, vent out some sort of steam from its back. It looks like it has a self-contained heating and cooling system.
Oh, good. Can I try to shoot it?
You don't know where it is.
I don't see where the steam is coming out of.
Like, the cooling system is probably an internal thing. Ventilation is a different part entirely.
Yeah, but if I can collapse the ventilation...
Alright. Make a tough roll for me, please. Alright. So, it's a fairly reinforced robot, but you do manage to get a solid shot against it. Ventilation hasn't collapsed, but you've done damage, you avoided being shot, and you distracted it long enough for Melody to actually get in and start helping.
Yay!
Alright. Jericho.
I'm fighting a robot.
You are, in fact,
I'm 11 fighting a robot.
Alright. You're just swinging at it with all your might, trying very hard not to get shot. You almost get shot, but Grail slides in, jamming his lance straight through it and ripping it out. The two of you are actually managing to fight kind of in concert with each other relatively well, given the ramshackle nature of this temporary alliance.
Great, cool. I'm glad this is I'm glad something is working out about this situation.
I'm never glad about anything. Mumbled Grail.
I can tell.
Thanks.
Me! I don't know, do you guys want another one exploded?
Good talk.
Oh, okay.
How slowed down are they? Are the robots?
They are relatively slowed down now. Like, you would have no problem getting past the loader bots, because they were already slow, and now they are just technically moving.
Alright, do you want help then, Chance?
It might help to get an extra hit in, since there was a first hit on the other one.
Alright, I'll sprint over to them. I'll use Gotta Go Fast.
Cool. Swift roll, please.
Thank you.
Alright.
It had to run out somewhere.
Yeah. You rush inside, confident now that the robots are all slowed down. Wait, is that a self-contained heating and cooling system? Oh shit, and you get a laser blast right to the face in one wound.
My beautiful face.
Graceful entrance there.
Yeah. Sorry, yells Melody.
It's fine, Grace is my middle name.
Alright. And Chance.
Well, I guess I continue fight. I fight.
Alright. You continue fight, blasting away as the robot, seeing 3 targets and only 2 laser machine guns, decides the best way to deal with this is to spin around rapidly and start shooting everyone. So, like, it's easy enough to duck out of the way of the blast, but you get donked on the side of the head by by the actual physical gun. You don't take a wound, but it does distract you from making too heavy of a blow. And Melody is just holding out her hands. Boom, boom, boom. The lasers are holding in place right before they hit her and just flickering in the air.
That's fancy.
Fancy.
Jericho.
I smash robot! I don't smash robot.
You don't smash robot. Alright. You attempt to smash robot, raising your sword. It hears the alarm of its buddy and is also spinning around, wildly firing lasers. So you get smacked, knocked back a little. Grail just steps in front of you and gets shot so that you don't have to take a wound.
Thanks, buddy!
Watch out that you don't get smacked by it the next time, he growls.
God.
Yeah. Ace!
Annoyed that my beautiful face is now ruined, I shall shoot the robot.
Cool. That is a swift check because you got 2 guns. Okay. The robot is looking pretty damaged. It is focusing fire on you now, however. Chance, you've got a turn before Ace gets blasted.
Okay. Can I try to blast gun away from Ace?
Sure. Make a tough roll, please.
Yeah.
Nice. As the robot gets distracted, you and Melody work in concert. She just throws the lasers back at the robot, and you just blast it with the shotgun, and it, like, flickers back in pain, falling over, disabled, as a signal starts going across to the other robot. Jericho, you have 1 move to take out the sentry.
Come on, we believe!
You got this, buddy!
8!
Alright, that's an 8, as you, leap over Grail as he's getting shot, and drive your sword through the sentry. It receives the signal, and then gets stabbed. So you hear this series of beeps loudly going over the alarms as it crumples over. Both of the doors to the R&D lab open up.
Wait, let's go!
Woo, let's go!
Alright. You rush inside as I get rid of the big bad guys, because they dead.
Whoop! Let's all go in, lads. Whoop!
Alright. You head inside. The lab itself looks knocked over, basically. A whole lot of tables are thrown everywhere, some computers are smashed, and slowly rising through the air, attached to a wire of some kind, is a glowing cube that looks very similar to the first map piece you got. You look where the wire is coming from, and clinging to the sides of, like, a very tall smokestack that makes up the walls and quote-unquote ceiling of the R&D room, is Piecemeal, hoisting up the piece.
Hey, we need that!
Please.
And that's where we're going to take our break. We will see you all in a couple of minutes as we get hydrated and go to the bathroom. In the meantime, the robot has heisted. Oh no! We'll see you all in a bit. Bye-bye.
Bye.
Welcome back, space travelers. When last we left off, the robot heist wasn't going well, so we'll go right back to Compass and Rez as they finish getting rid of some of the space ants and opening some vents to defumigate the ship because not everyone is going to enjoy being around fumigation gas. Just a thought.
Crazy thought, I know.
I think that might be good. Unless you think it could use a little bit more to make sure that it's perfectly fine for the rest of the crew.
Well, we could take the ship and start driving to the area we're supposed to pick them up. Just leave the windows down.
That might be a good idea.
Ants will fly out. Just make sure everything else is in the storage areas. I like this plan. This sounds like a good plan, and the captain isn't here to tell me otherwise, so let's do this plan.
All right.
It is, in fact, a good plan. Let's do this plan.
You start just taking a leisurely Sunday spaceship drive with the windows down across the
Make sure everything important's tied down or in the secure areas. I make sure that all the robots that were on the ship are in the secure areas. Let ants fly out. Let fumigation fly out. You know, a pleasant Sunday drive.
Pleasant Sunday drive, yeah.
A pleasant Sunday drive.
You just go flying around, and you can vaguely hear what sounds like an alarm echoing through the streets of Cryon 8. And more than vaguely, you can see the shapes of, well, just the one shape, of one of those giant robot T-Rexes that you saw striding across the streets when you first docked here, heading towards the factory that Jericho and company are in.
Hey, Compass.
No. Yes, Rez.
I think the plan didn't go as accordingly to plan.
And yet we did so well. I am disappointed in the rest of the crew.
You want to shoot a T-Rex?
Actually, Rez, better but crazier idea.
Go on.
We tried to take over a T-Rex.
I'm glad to be a part of this plan.
Shall we attempt it then, to see if that may be helpful?
Yes.
We're gonna take over a T-Rex. Here we go.
You start flying towards the T-Rex as I position you accordingly on this next map. Meanwhile, back in the factory with the alarms in it, PXML is hoisting up the map piece, and as he sees you enter, accelerates the hoisting process until it zips up, and he's got it in one claw, while his spider limbs are attached to the walls of the smokestack.
That seems like the action of somebody who doesn't plan on sharing.
That would all depend on what you plan. You see, after you mentioned this Ocean's 11, I studied Terran heist movies. Statistically, alliances such as these never last, and I do not intend to be the one drawing the short straw.
I mean,
neither do we.
I'm just saying, it doesn't have to end here.
It really does not. Think of this as insurance, a way to guarantee I will remain useful and with you as I study the void and what this can offer me. Malady suppresses a chuckle.
Why are you laughing?
I said it before. Oh my god. Is this the robot spider guy you were talking about? Who was all I want to be one with the void or whatever?
Yeah.
Robots can't use the void. What kind of idiot is this guy? Malady, shut the fuck up, says Grail.
I mean, you heard the you heard the warp witch. Apparently, you can't use the void.
Such a lack of faith. He encloses his claw around the map piece. I suppose I shall have to study this one myself. And he scuttles up the smokestack.
Wait, can I shoot his arm?
You can certainly try. Make a swift check.
I'll try.
You shoot at him. He has not dropped it, but hisses it appears he has taken some damage as he leaps over the rim of the smokestack and out into the Cryon 8 smog-filled air.
Ah, crap.
Well, I guess now we have to chase a giant robot spider.
I suppose we do, says Grail. He looks up. Can any of you fly? Because otherwise we're taking the long way to climb up this thing.
Do any of us look like we can fly?
What do you think?
Unfortunate, says Grail, taking his laser lance, throwing it into the wall, warping up there, repeating the process multiple times.
I hate him.
Oh, now you hate him!
It depends on the day, honestly. Listen, my hate and love for people oscillates pretty fast.
Listen, I know he's not a very cuddly guy. It's, he's got his problems. Who among us doesn't have his problems with society and the universe as a whole?
I mean, I get it, but, you gotta admit, he's kind of a dick.
I mean, he is kind of a dick, and...
I'm not saying this as a slight against you. You're great. You're great, except for the part where you want to, end a lot of sentient life or whatever.
Well,
but
mostly that's him. I'm kind of a study. It's complicated, and you don't like the warp, so I don't want to freak you out. Is the thing.
Yeah, I understand. Yeah, that's fair. I get it. Yes.
We gotta go.
Right. Yes. Let's go.
Yeah.
All right. Everyone make some tough rolls to see how quickly you can climb up this. Ace, you got advantage because the second story work.
Thank you. Yeah!
You're doing fine! Alright, Ace, you just scuttle up, handhold, what little handholds you can find easily and get up to the top quickly. You look down to congratulate everyone else and give them a rousing speech about how you need to catch a robot spider. They're still kind of at the bottom. You look over, Grail standing there. Grail looks down, looks at you, looks down. I don't suppose you have a rope or anything, do you?
No!
Great. Excellent. I love this, he says.
Listen, mate, I'm kind of with them on, contract. I'm not really part of the team, so don't,
Wow, way to throw us under the bus. What the fuck? I can hear
Fuck
you.
you, Ace.
Love you too!
Yeah, fuck you, Ace.
Yeah, I was going to say there seems to be a total lack of cohesion going on with you right now.
Grell should have punched you when he had the chance.
Oh.
Guys,
Take that fucking back.
For the love of God, we're trying to work.
You are still useful as another body for the robot to shoot. There's Grail, leaping off the side of the smokestack.
He's a fucking dead man.
Alright. Eventually, Melody, Jericho, and Chance climb up to the top of the smokestack, catching their breath and taking in that beautiful, smog-filled Cryon 8 air.
Well, that was a wash.
Melody looks into the distance. I'm guessing by the explosions, Grail might be over there, she says, pointing.
I guess let's follow the explosions.
Yeah, you follow the explosions out of the factory, and you see PXML scuttling over the rooftops, Grail just hurtling debris at him as he goes, and some robot T-Rexes approaching the factory from different ends, along with the Zephyr taking a relaxing Sunday drive towards one.
Why are they going toward the T-Rex?
They're your crew!
But it's coming. What are you two doing?
Rez and Compass, you are being hailed on the communicator.
Don't answer T-Rex first, Compass.
You get no response from the crew.
What the fuck?
Jericho gives a very annoyed yell and just immediately goes to run after Spider. Fucking God!
Alright. Initiative from everyone, please.
Alright.
Alright.
Oh, lovely.
Alright.
Not bad. Oh, dang.
It's a slow day for Ace. Not Ace, sorry, Rez. Sorry, Icon words. It's an alright day for Ace. It's a slow day for Rez as she's on a Sunday drive.
We're cruising. We're chill.
Yeah.
Vibing.
We're just vibing. Alright. The 17, 19, and 9. Okay. Alright, so it's going to start with Jericho.
Okay, well, now I'm mad because my crew did not pick up my fucking call, so I guess I'm gonna go take it out on this fucking spider robot. So, I guess I run on down towards spider robot.
Cool. You leap onto the rooftop that Spider Robot is currently on. He stops, rotates his head 180 degrees to face you. I was wondering if you were going to chase. Apparently that happens a lot in your Terran heist movies.
That's true, it does. And actually, since we're here, I would like to actually say, you know, we don't have to do the part of the heist movie where we all betray each other. Like, you want to study this thing to see if you can channel the warp, and, you know, don't get me wrong, I don't want to say whether that's possible or not. I'm not a warp witch. You asked me, this warp stuff is bullshit, but all I'm saying is, you know...
Are you saying my life purpose is bullshit?
No. What I'm saying is, there's another piece of that map. And if you work with us, you know, we can help you look at 2 pieces of the map. We don't have to fight.
Now I'm kind of insulted.
No, that's not what I meant! Excuse me, what I meant was...
That is, in fact, one of your stunts.
That is, in fact, one of my... What perception I can redo something dumb I said.
I love it.
Okay, continue.
What I actually meant was, hey, there's another map piece where that came from, and if you work with us and don't go scuttling across these rooftops here, maybe we can work together and we can have you take a look at this thing.
Savvy roll for persuasion, please.
Okay. Damn it.
All right.
Well, I tried.
You tried. PXML's optic sensors narrow at you. Grail reaches the rooftop. Another map piece, you say? So I might take it you were lying about not knowing where it was.
Well, this one, no, what?
Yeah, before you just said, yeah, no, I have no idea where the map went. Sorry.
Yeah, we lied to them about the previous map piece that we didn't know what happened to it. We didn't find
I really wish I'd remembered that from a month ago. That would have been great to remember when I made my savvy bullshit roll. Not that it would have mattered because I rolled a 6, but here we
Yeah,
are.
it's because you rolled a 6 that I introduced that complication. So
Cool, love that. Really into that. No, I don't know what you're talking. What? Hanging? What?
Compass.
All right, let's hack T-Rex, people. just cruising up next to the T-Rex, like, hopefully this works. Captain could dismantle me if it doesn't, or if anything happens to the ship.
All right.
Don't worry, Compass, we're both here.
How are you trying to hack the T-Rex?
Yeah, that's a good point. Oh gosh, how stupid do I want to be with this?
Yes.
Yes.
If a stupid plan works, it's not stupid.
It's not, if it's stupid but it works, it's not stupid. Yeah, so yeah. How about Compass, jumps off the Zephyr onto the T-Rex?
Okay.
Would that be a swift or tough?
That's a tough because it involves athletics to jump.
Fair enough. Can I add that one?
You can't have that once and make it not an abject failure.
Yes.
I'm so glad the one I gave you is going to something useful.
Extremely useful.
So, you leap out of the open window of the Zephyr, butt ass on top of the T-Rex. You landed, but you are flat on your robot face. And you look up,
Ow.
A hologram of T-Peck is projected in front of you. Well, hello, Compass.
Oh, hello there.
Ace!
We picked the wrong T-Rex. Oh no.
Okay, okay, I'm gonna breathe out. I'm gonna hop over to here. And I'm gonna... Okay, I'm gonna look at Jerry, and I'm just gonna go, alright, yes or no, diplomatic talks, or not?
Diplomatic talks have, in fact, kind of boiled over a little bit.
Yes or no?
Kind of sort of lied.
Yeah, Grail just steps forward. They are about to become a no very quickly.
Right, so we shoot.
We shoot.
Shoot, I shoot.
Alright, swift roll, please.
I shoot.
Alright. You shoot repeatedly at PXML. The onslaught is more than enough for him to figure, fuck this, as he just shoots out a gout of flame to, try and keep everyone back, and leaps across the rooftops, scuttling towards another robot T-Rex.
Oh. That's fine.
Yeah.
Oh boy.
Chance.
Alright, well, shots have been fired already, so, I'm gonna take this opportunity, because he's still in view, right?
Yeah, you can still see him.
Can still see him? I'm gonna try and take a rifle shot.
Cool. Rifle requires precision, so that is swift.
Okay. Okay.
Alright. Unfortunately, the swaying of a piecemeal on the T-Rex is too much, and you just miss him as, a data spike extends from one of Piecemeal's arms. He rips open a panel on the T-Rex's back and stabs the data stick into it.
Okay.
Oh, I don't like that.
Alright.
Oh.
Rez!
Oh boy. So Compass is down there. I assume everything is fine. I'm gonna point the guns at the other T-Rex because we only want one.
Okay. It is either a wit or tough roll to fire guns at the other T-Rex.
Wit it is.
Hey!
Ah.
You
Aha!
blast away at the other T-Rex, and it's a very heavily armored machine, so it's not down, but you have managed to delay PXML hijacking it.
Oh,
So
that'd
that's
be
something.
awesome if I knew he was doing that. I'm just shooting because we only need one.
Yeah, you're just shooting the T-Rexes for fun! Alright. Jericho!
Okay, I guess I'm gonna run on over and, jump on a T-Rex.
Cool. Tough roll to make the leap onto the T-Rex. You just barely make it. It's one of those action movie shots where everything seems to go in slow motion and you are clinging onto it by the tips of your fingers, dangling over the streets of Cryon 8 as the T-Rex just roars a loud mechanical roar, and PX's neck kind of extends, rotoscopes over to see you, and you kind of hear a vague mechanical sigh.
I'm glad we're both feeling the same about this situation.
Alright. Compass!
Yeah, I think it's about time to hack now.
Yeah. You're not even going to say hello? How barbaric,
I-
says T-Peck.
But I did say hello. Did you not hear me? Apologies. I'll say it again. Hello.
I did not hear you. Apologies straight back.
Alright. Time to... If...
I am sorry for causing so much trouble here, but if you excuse me, I will be borrowing this T-Rex for the time being.
I'm gonna hack it.
Make a wit roll.
Okay.
Alright.
Not the best, but not the worst.
Not a very smart decision. As you start opening up firewalls. Congratulations on opening up an access port, Compass. Now, if you will excuse me, and you start feeling like you're being counter-hacked.
Oh, shoot!
Oops! Alright. Ace, you're alone on the rooftop with Grail right now.
That is obviously the worst outcome. Could I still shoot him from here, or would I have to get closer?
You can try to shoot at Piecemeal from here, yes.
Alright, then I'll do that, because as much as I want to get up close and personal, 2 hits and I'm dead, so...
Well,
alright,
once all the wounds are filled up, you start taking trauma.
I know, and quite frankly, I'm not a big fan of trauma, so I will not do that.
Shame.
Ugh, damn it.
Alright. You start trying to open fire on Piecemeal, but the shots get blocked as Grail steps in the way. Malady, they know where the pieces are. Oh, well, that's a shame, she says. Pants!
Oh, you son of a bitch!
Ass. Oh, this is ass. Okay. I am going to try taking another shot. Specifically, I'm gonna try and aim at, like, the hand to maybe have him drop the piece.
Okay, swift roll, please.
Oh, so many 7s.
So many 7s, yeah,
You'll
wow.
be lucky any other day.
You open fire on the mechanical hands, trying to make him drop the piece. He is holding fast. Unfortunately for a Piecemeal, he is at too far a distance to do anything and has not fully accessed the T-Rex. Melody, on the other hand, floats behind you, dips over your shoulder to get in the sniper rifle scope. Hi! So, I hear you actually do know where the pieces are.
I didn't say shit. So I don't know a goddamn thing.
Rez!
Okay, so first and foremost, I'm gonna get on my comm.
Hey Compass, how's it going? Got that T-Rex under control yet? Was it a big mech fight?
I am
Compass?
being hacked.
Warning, hello,
hacking.
Oh, hello, Rez. I assume you're having a fun time. Did you get rid of all the space ants that were there?
No, I'm saving them for a snack for later. I'm gonna come back over and help my friend now, please.
Alright. You peace out and hang up and start flying back towards Compass.
Yep.
I'll move the Zephyr to the back so that you can not get covered up by it.
Imagine.
Imagine.
Oh, my token was on a different part of the screen on my end.
Oops. Huh.
Spoopy.
Well, you're in the same space, so I can just assume you're in the Zephyr.
Yes.
Alright. Jericho!
It's going good. It's going great. We're
It's
having
going
a
good.
really good time. Mm-hmm. Right. Well, I mean, I guess I'm gonna try to attack PXML for now. I guess. Well, I'll go for the goal you started with for now and get the fucking map piece. I'm just gonna try to get the map piece from Pixmill and attack him. That's what I'm gonna do. Yeah, cool. I'm gonna slash him. I'm gonna slash him. That's what I'm gonna do. It's a 9. It's a 9.
Alright. That is a 9. As you rush in and slash Piecemeal, it looks like he's taking damage, but then there's this boop, 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 series of mechanical dings. He pulls the data stick out, and the robot T-Rex roars. I would say it looks like just you and me, but it's actually closer to just you, me, and a walking weapons platform.
Got it.
Stole my idea.
Compass.
Yeah, fuck, I am being hacked.
Mm-hmm. You're not fully hacked right now, but T-Peck is definitely trying to take advantage of you interfacing with the T-Rex.
Again, this might be stupid, but yeah, let's try to counter that, shall we?
You counterattack the counterattack. Another wit check, please.
Counteract the counteract.
Oh my god! You counterattack the counterattack and start putting up more firewalls so that T-Peck can't get into your systems. I'm sure it would look really cool, but really you're robots and don't need any fancy hacking animation, so you're just kind of standing there all this whole time.
I just imagine that meme of the guy who's just smashing on the keyboard right now.
Yeah, like, it would be smashing on the keys, but there's no need for that kind of interface, so they're just kind of standing there. It looks really cool in cyberspace, but nowhere else.
In the real world, it's a hologram and a robot just staring at each other, just like, what now?
What are you gonna do?
Now what, huh?
Wow.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Thanks.
That's me. Okay, so does Grail look like he just wants to stand in my way, or does he look like he's ready to move somewhere?
Grail looks like he is standing in your way.
Fudge. Because I'm trying to think of how to do this. Because the problem is by shooting here, he's gonna block all my shots if I keep fucking up, which is not good.
Mm-hmm.
Slap him.
Slap him. Okay,
Give him a good old
could I
bitch slap.
talk to him and then try and shoot?
If you want to change his behavior, that would be a savvy roll, and that would be your turn.
I don't want to change his behavior, I just want to say one thing and then try and shoot.
Sure, go for it.
Alright. So he says they know where the other parts are, and Ace goes, "Oh, come on. It's not like you wouldn't have done the same thing in our situation."
You think so little of me.
Actually, yes, I do.
Alright.
Do I still have that point from Jerry?
Yes.
I use it.
Cool. You're firing around Grail, yes?
Yes.
Cool. You open fire on PX, who growls, looks over at you, and is prepping some weapons as, like, missiles start opening in silos on the T-Rex's back. He's not able to fire back at you because of the 10, and Grail is not able to, like, get to you to stop you because of the 10, but he looks just about to do something.
Okay.
Yes.
Ah. I noticed that the big guns are coming out. Okay, so
The big buns.
the big buns. Yes. Anyway, how's Melody looking to me? Cause like I wanna not be where I am anymore.
Melody's got this big old grin on her face.
Yeah, so Mally, I'm gonna go. And
Really?
I'm gonna focus
Okay,
on the
okay.
cool map piece over here that we both know where it is. Cause it's right there. With a giant a spider robot.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
I'm gonna go. Like, is she gonna let me like run over here?
Make a weird check to get away from void magic.
Oh no. Oh no.
Oh no.
Alright. You leap over that way, and before you can land, this just like floating platform of void magic appears below you, and wham! You slam into it, and start getting slowly carried like a conveyor belt back towards the smokestack.
The hell?
Yeah. Hi, I know you said you were gonna go, but it looks like that's being handled, and I would kinda like a hostage, you know, just in case. Anyway, so you know how it is.
No, I don't.
Okay, well, I can explain it to you in like a couple seconds. Rez!
Okay, can I try and bring the Zephyr down closer to where Compass jumped down to and see what's going on?
Sure, you fly in a little bit closer, and it looks like a robot and a hologram are standing there.
Huh. Can I shoot the hologram? Or where I think the projectors for the hologram would be, based on what we've seen of her last time?
The projectors from where you saw her last time were in an enclosed room. This is on a T-Rex. So you can shoot, but it's not based on where you saw her last time.
Well, I mean, like, so she's on a T-Rex, so it looks like the projectors would probably be, like, at her feet, because there's nowhere else for projectors to be.
That's in fact sensible. I just wanted to double check that we were on the same page.
Yeah, sorry.
Yeah. Yeah, sure.
Yeah, I would just...
Go forward and try to shoot the projector.
Swift?
With your actual gun, or with the Zephyr's guns?
I don't think it'd be a good idea to shoot big military-grade guns 10 feet away from my friend.
Okay, then Swift it is.
Shame.
Alright. You shoot past Compass. One of the shots dings them on the shoulder. It's not enough to distract them from counter-hacking the counter-hack, but it is, like, noticeable. And one of the shots hits the projector, fizzling it out. Another one immediately pops up, like, a couple feet to the right.
Compass, how can I help? Because that idea didn't work.
I was about to say physical violence would be absolutely useless against me.
Well, about that, see, it looks like you're just trying to hurt my friend, because based on how I've seen Compass acting, you know, when they get all, like, stiff and silent, like, they're typically doing some computer stuff, and I don't like that, so please stop hurting my friend.
Please tell your friend to try and stop hacking my machinery.
But I want a T-Rex.
That is not a very good reason to hack my machinery.
Fair.
Jericho!
Okay, well, is there anything on this thing that looks particularly like, you know, please don't smash this? This seems like it would be a thing you should not smash.
Savvy roll to see if there are any parts, because to see that in a high-stress situation with a robot spider facing, yeah, you're fine. You take a very quick assessment of the situation. Let me double-check the notes for the T-Rex. There is what appears to be a computer console under a thick glass dome at the T-Rex's head. Everywhere else is either a missile, which you don't want to attack if it blows up in your face, or heavily armored.
Yes, okay, cool. So since I did a roll, is that it for my turn, or can I make a swing?
That is it for your turn. That is valuable information that'll help everyone, so... That's it.
Hey, there's like a computer panel. You guys can just try to smash it on the other T-Rex. That's an option. I don't know what the fuck you guys are doing over there, but
you shout all this out as PXNL is like scuttling after you, shooting a flamethrower in your direction.
How far away are the two T-Rexes?
I'm having a day.
Compass.
Alright, so yeah, so apparently since the T-Rex thing ain't working out and we're kind of no longer needed, yeah, let's shoot the bugger. I'm gonna do it. Oh. Do it. Oh, do I dare? Do I dare?
Do it.
Do it.
You dare?
So, using the Zephyr, I'm going to shoot the T-Rex.
While you're on it?
Yes! I said, do I dare?
Oh,
Alright.
no.
Make a wit roll.
Oh boy!
Oh, please.
Alright. You shoot at the command console of the T-Rex. While you're on it. You're on the T-Rex? I'm not even going to have the 10 prevent you from taking any wounds. This is going to fucking hurt, Compass.
Yeah, I know it is.
Yeah. The T-Rex is blasted with some plasma and starts sparking. It takes a little bit more than that to damage it, but being that close, you take one wound. The T-Pack hologram looks over, looks at Compass. You realize I will bill you for property damage. I have your space credit card information.
Perhaps.
Not our
But
credit
no.
card!
Can't card.
You know, I could do the same to you.
You
Considering
really cannot. You are the ones who damaged my property. It is legally no recourse for you.
you were the one trying to hack into me.
Because you were trying to hack into my property.
Touche.
I have done nothing illegal this whole time. You are the pirates. Yes.
I hate this fucking family. Anyway, alright, how's Spider-Boy looking?
Spider-Boy is looking a little bit injured. The side effects of that data spike appear to be, like, drawing some internal circuitry into his body and repairing some of the damage.
Ah! Well, we've got to stop that, don't we? Yoink! Yeah!
Yeah, right. You continue firing and blast away the data spike that was still embedded in the T-Rex. And as you do, Grail just walks over to you, grabs your pistol hands, shoves them down. I am a patient man. We can talk, or we can make this messy.
The way you're close to me now, mate, it's gonna be very messy.
Alright. Chance, you are being dragged back towards Melody by some void magic.
Yeah. Yeah. I don't want to be. Make it stop. Okay. So I would probably be about here-ish
Yes.
then. Okay. Yeah, I don't have any intention on being a hostage of anybody. And I'm gonna try and retaliate.
Cool.
I don't know. I'm gonna start, barehanded, just good old fashioned punch.
Alright. Up roll to punch Melody in the face. Alright. So, Melody was expecting you to fire back. Melody was expecting you to try to escape. Melody was not expecting just being fucking decked in the face by a muscular cat man. No, what the fuck? She says as the void magic drops.
I could say the same thing. What the fuck with all this fucking void shit? Let go of me.
Yeah, you have in fact been let go. Well, as I was going to say, because I said I was going to explain in a couple of seconds, I kind of need a hostage, because apparently you know where the pieces are and lied to us about that, and that really sucks. Do we need those?
Fuck, I don't care about your needs.
Yeah, I was afraid you'd say that. She sighs.
Okay. The ship just fired without me doing anything. I see Compass down on the T-Rex that just got shot at. Can I try and move the ship next to Compass so that they can get right in the ship more easily, so they can possibly get in the ship and shoot on their following turn?
That is precision driving to not crash into anything, so that's a swift roll.
Yeah. Yeah.
Alright.
You know, Perez balls up as this heist is going. The rolls are going alright.
Compass, I'm coming in hot. Be ready.
Of course, Raz.
Alright. Jericho.
Alright, time to smash that spot on this T-Rex robot that seemed, not good to smash.
Oh.
F.
Well, it is a 7 because it's a sword.
Yeah, it's my sword, so...
You drive your sword through one of the layers of glass. You then feel this claw on your back grab you, hoist you away, and TXML scrambles along the side of the T-Rex. So he is now, like, attached to its underbelly, dangling you off the bottom.
Hey! Remember that time when we were trying to talk things out? That's still an option. Like, I wouldn't necessarily say that working together is still off the table for me. I just think maybe you should consider that.
An interesting proposition. He growls. Compass!
Yeah, I'm jumping into the Zephyr. Let's go.
Alright. You break off the T-Rex hack and attempt to hop back into the Zephyr. Roll tough for me, please.
Yay.
Yeah. It's so close, I'll take that as just a success as you roll in back into the Zephyr, and that is your turn.
It was worth a shot.
Alright. Ace!
Okay. So no, I know what Grail can do, so I don't want to risk fighting out of this, but I think if he's got him like this, Ace will just go, alright. If we're willing to talk here, then let me just ask you one question. What are you hiding behind the mask?
Let me ask you one in return. How much do you know of pain?
Here and there, a little bit.
I know a great deal. Feel it every second, every day.
How?
You think just because my body moves on its own, that I feel nothing?
Oh, is this warp stuff? Rough. What, do you expect me to feel guilty for you?
No. I expect you to scream. And then he grabs you by the collar again, starts holding you off the side of the building. That we can. Chance!
Hooray! This is fine. This is a fun situation. It's all good. It's all good. Yeah, damn, sucks about Ace. There's not very much.
That's bad. There's a lot of bad things happening right now.
There's a lot of bad things going on right now.
There's a lot of bad things. PXML is holding both the captain and the piece and hanging on the underside of a robot T-Rex with missiles.
Yeah. Anyway, so, Malady, I'm gonna go again and focus on getting this fucking map piece back, because if we just keep doing this whole back and forth shit, that map piece isn't gonna be either of ours. It's just gonna be gone. Okay? So I'm gonna go.
Valid.
I'm gonna go and... God. Oh wait, so is Ace actively falling or just like clinging on the side of the building?
Being dangled.
Okie dokie.
Yeah, I'm not gonna have him actually fall when there was no roll made. That would be mean.
Okay, good. On my way to Zoom, I would like to tackle Grell over, hopefully, and like, well, okay. So the logistics of this, let me be very specific. Let me be very specific about this.
Yeah, please.
Okay, so we more or less tackle the both of them on my way fucking over, and hopefully make everyone just go fall down, and not off the building fall down, but like to the top of the building fall down. Fingers crossed.
Fingers crossed. Tough roll, please. Okay. You crash tackle into Ace and Grail. It is a mess as you all go tumbling to the ground. The both of you take a wound.
Oh my my god!
I'm not feeling too great, but it's worth it.
Oh.
I think.
Thanks, mate!
Grumbles Grail. Rez!
Okay, so I have a question.
Okay.
How big is this T-Rex?
Roughly the size of an actual prehistoric T-Rex.
Would I be able to use the ship with enough torque, since I'm still right up next to it, to just kind of shove it over like cow tipping?
You can certainly try. Make a tough roll to ram the T-Rex with your ship.
No.
No, you scrape up against the T-Rex and hear a bunch of very loud noises that you think should not be coming from your ship. The Zephyr takes a wound.
Ah.
Compass, you saw nothing.
Rez, I saw everything. What are you
saw
doing?
nothing. You saw nothing.
Jericho, this is not great.
Yeah, it's not going great for me. Okay. Well, I've still got a sword, so I think what I'm going to try to do is I am going to try to stab through this robot that is holding me and hope that I can, like, stab through the robot into the T-Rex to keep myself in place. That's what I'm going to try to do.
Okay.
Please roll 8. Why do I even bother? Oh well, do my best.
So, if that's not an abject failure, you do manage to stab through TX into the underbelly of the T-Rex and hold yourself aloft. TX's body just kind of splits apart a little bit, the hand holding the piece, hanging on by threads to scooch around you, bonking you on the way. You take one wound, and he is now, like, on the opposite side of you.
Well, I'm doing very bad.
Mm-hmm. Puppets.
Alright, I think it's time we... Yeah, I'm... gonna quickly just page is like... Zephyr crew, how is everyone holding up?
Fucking dying! I think it might be time to fucking call it.
Just look at Rez, just... I think we should grab everyone and leave immediately.
Yeah, I think you're right.
Alright, let's move the Zephyr away from the T-Rex and be like, alright, let's grab everyone.
You neum away from the T-Rex. Roll Swift to see if you can get there a little bit faster.
Yes!
The sounds of rocket engines fill the air above Ace and Chance's heads as the Zephyr is here, windows open, smelling vaguely like fumigation and space ants. Ace, you're the first to get up from the pile.
What the hell did you guys do?
We had to take care of a bit of a space ant infestation. We apologize for that.
Apology accepted. I hold my breath and jump on the ship.
Alright. Because you'd be clambering up onto it, this is climbing, so I'll let you have advantage on the tough to get in here.
Oh, tough. Okay.
It's a jump, yeah.
Alright. Why do I bother?
That's no good.
Alright. You take a leap. Bam, bam. You are now holding on to the side of the Zephyr, slowly climbing up. Grail has now fully gotten up and is watching you, prepping his lance. Chance!
Oh boy. Okay, so I'm hurting, but I'm gonna try this anyway. Can I pick up Ace and try to jump onto the ship with him?
Sure! Make a tough roll.
Oh, please!
You jump up, try to hoist Ace up. There is a thunk as the laser lance lands next to you, and in the shimmer of warp magic, Grail Khan is now on board the Zephyr with all of you.
Oh, hello, Grail. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Melody, meanwhile, is heading.
Greet him!
Melody, meanwhile, is heading towards the T-Rex. Rez!
So, sorry.
Okay.
Sorry, I had to move my mic there for a second. Didn't want to have all that noise coming through of moving it. Okay.
Hey guys, is Girl supposed to be coming with us? I thought they had their own ship.
No! He's not!
Situation has changed.
Right, Grell, get off the fucking ship, and I try and teleport the ship.
Alright. Make a weird check to try and teleport Grail off the ship. Alright, so good news, you do manage to send him off the ship. Bad news, he's prepping the laser lance to just come right back.
Yeah, I figure, stay off my ship.
Alright. Jericho.
Okay, I'm gonna try to make a grab for the fucking cube.
Okay. Swift would be to grab for the cube, Might would be to sever the arm while it's mostly severed already.
I will sever with the sword. Fucking hell!
Oh my god.
You know, I just realized as I said that what a terrible idea it would be, so I will allow you to negate that and actually try to grab for it, because you're holding on to the T-Rex with that sword.
You're right, that's a good point. Alright, Swift it is. Hi! Yes!
While the arm is mostly unconnected to the yank back circuits, you manage to reach out, and with the swift movement, with I think a natural 12 actually, holy shit, you just grab it from Piecemeal's hands.
Okay, I'm taking this and I'm going!
Are you now? He says, pointing the flamethrower at you. Yes!
I am getting in between, basically kind of put myself like, all right, no, fuck, no, you are not using fire on this. You're not using fire on.
So you're attempting to be like a human/robot shield?
Yes.
Cool. Make a tough roll.
Oh boy. Okay, not too bad.
You basically walk forward. You'll have to go through me. Acceptable. Whoa! The laser lance gets embedded into you. You take a wound, but he is not teleported up to you yet. Ace!
I keep climbing.
Alright. Since you're on the Zephyr now, you can make this be a swift roll to get up and get the hell out.
Cool.
Yes.
Yeah, you just get up and run into a further chamber.
Whee.
Alright. Chance!
I would like to go, please.
Okay.
Come with us.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Swift roll with advantage to escape.
Escape.
It's funny. It sounds like escape.
Alright.
Well, at
Yeah.
this point, I'll fucking take an 8.
You quickly
That's
escape,
fine.
running past Compass with the laser lance still embedded in them. You think, yeah, that's fine. It's not like he can teleport to wherever the lance is. Rez!
There's a lance in my friend.
Mm-hmm.
You can take the lance out later, please!
I take the lance out.
Okay.
Can I just take it out of Res? Do I need to make a roll for that?
Make a tough roll. If you succeed, I'll also add in, like, throwing it away.
Yeah, throw it on the ship.
Alright.
Oh.
You yank the lance out of Rez and, like, toss it out the window of the ship, and it boom, teleports back to Grail's hand.
Oh, he can.
He can teleport it to him, and he can teleport to it. I thought it was one. Oops, oh well, that's fine. Let's get out of here.
A double-edged lance.
Alright. Jericho!
Okay, so, I'm gonna try to pull out my sword and I'm gonna try to fucking run for the ship.
Alright. Swift roll,
Or rather,
please.
okay. Come on. working? I thought I hit the button. There we go.
No.
Alright, so I pull the sword loose, I look him dead in the eye and say, this is what you get for burning bridges, and then I fucking drop.
Yeah. Conveniently enough, you say this right as a flamethrower scorches where you were. Like, action slow-mo happens to describe everything that's going on. This is right about the time Malady tries to make a dive for the cube, but you swing, diving past her, falling to the ground, and whoomp, catch yourself on the lip of the entrance ramp to the Zephyr. So you're still dangling, but in a much better position than you were.
Someone pull me in, pull me in, pull me in!
Compass!
Yeah, I'm pulling Captain in, let's go.
Up roll, please.
No, wait.
Oof.
You struggle to try pulling up the captain as you detect some very intense heat and movement off in the distance. Oh no, it looks like some missiles have been launched off the side of that T-Rex and are heading for the Zephyr.
Someone, please take over piloting.
Ace!
I'll do my fucking best. What do I need to roll?
What do you want to do?
Help the captain up. Help the captain up.
Swift roll to, like, yank the Zephyr away.
Move the Zephyr!
Hold on tight, Jerry!
Alright. You yank the Zephyr's controls off to the side, and it careens away from the missile, which starts turning towards the Zephyr. Oh shit, it's heat-seeking. Alright. Grail realizes he can't really throw his spear that far, and starts looking for another way across the rooftop as Melody goes to rejoin him. Thanks.
I'm gonna try and pick up Captain.
Cool! Tough roll, please. With advantage.
Oh, thank God.
There we go. Now that both Compass and Chance are working at it, and Chance specializes in picking stuff up, you hoist Jericho onto the deck of the Zephyr.
Thanks!
Alright. Rez!
Okay, so, question about the space ants.
Yes.
Did they seem to be, like, staying inside something in the cargo hold?
The space ants had, I'm trying to think of what this crew of the Zephyr would have purchased and then, like, never got around to eating that the space ants would be attracted to.
Well, we did buy a bunch of space Gatorade and space something else on the previous planet.
Right. There was the space Gator. Oh yeah, space Gatorade. The space ants were attracted to its space sugar and space electrolytes.
Okay.
Betrayed by Space Gatorade!
Betrayed!
Would there be any way to, like, eject out those cases of space Gatorade as makeshift countermeasures for the heat sink missiles?
Oh my god!
That is actually clever.
That is crazy enough to work.
That is ingenious.
Roll wit for me, please.
Oh, please.
No!
No!
You eject the cargo hold, and the containers of space Gatorade go tumbling out. You wait.
Unless this counts as fixing something, because I'm making it work.
Making what work? Please explain to me how pressing the eject button is making something work.
Because I'm fixing it to eject these things. I'm just trying to use my other stunt here.
Yeah, I'm fixing to inject something. I will allow it just this once, because that's a clever use of I'm fixing to...
Fuck!
Oh no!
All my good rolls are gone!
No! Betrayed by the Space Gatorade!
Space Gatorade!
Space Gatorade, I trusted you.
So there are multiple missiles, and you hit one by complete coincidence, because Space Gatorade doesn't have a heat signature as hot as a rocket engine to track.
I don't know, the ants maybe did, I don't know biology.
Jericho.
Okay, I'm gonna hit the weapons thing, just try to shoot the missiles that are coming for us.
Cool. That is either tough or wit, please.
I mean, they're both a 1, so...
That's Swift.
Oh, wait. Whoops. Okay, tough it is then, because... God fucking damn it! Why do I... Ah! Okay, well, I tried.
Well, not going great. Missile gets past the attempts to shoot it, strikes the side of the Zephyr. The Zephyr takes another wound.
Okay, you know what? Let's just fucking fly. Let's just go.
Alright, Compass.
I am heading over, taking control and piloting, getting the hell out of here.
Yeah. Swift or Wit, please, Compass.
Ugh!
Alright. So, good news is you are piloting pretty quickly out of there. Bad news is you're not going through one of the docking bays, so you crash into a whole bunch of debris. Zephyr takes a 3rd wound, but you are, in fact, out of Cryon 8.
Oh my god!
So, I think it's safe to say that didn't go very well.
I'm not feeling too good.
Neither am I.
Quickly just like getting I'm gonna put the Zephyr on autopilot and I'm going to the others and I'm like, alright, who needs healing ASAP?
You see, Ace's face is just completely bruised and bloodied.
What happened to you guys?
You know, if my wounds were, say, on a scale from, 1 to 5, with 1 dot meaning that I'm fine, I would be a 4.
Guys, what happened? I thought this was an easy stealth mission.
What happened was a perfectly executed stealth mission.
I'm glad to hear it.
Rez, can I have you try to take care of some of the damages of the Zephyr while I take care of the crew members?
Alright.
And then eventually I might need some repairs, but I will be okay for the time being.
Okay, well, we lost basically everything, made even more enemies. The hot lady knows I lied to her.
So
but we got the
gonna be
map,
after us
I
now.
guess! Jericho spits out some blood.
As you complain and start tending to your wounds, you start getting hailed on the ship's comm system.
What do we now?
What now?
Hello, what is it?
T-Peck answers. My apologies that your visit to Cryon 8 did not go according to plan.
Yeah,
To be fair, that's not really your fault. Except for having the peace.
it is actually your fault, a little bit.
I would disagree. It is exactly as I predicted. There would be a fight over the map piece.
You know, there didn't have to be. You could have just given us the map piece and then we wouldn't be in this situation.
I tried to keep it from you to avoid this situation, and now look where we are. It is unfortunate.
Yeah, real unfortunate.
I agree. It is
Oh,
very
thanks.
unfortunate.
Thanks for fumigating our ship. You have a nice day.
Oh, yes. Speaking of which, Jerry, your communicator, beeps. You look over a receipt for repairs to the ship, fumigation, and property damage just starts piling up. I already have your account details, so I shall be taking that. Thank you.
Pleasure doing business with you.
Pleasure doing business with you. And remember, before I go, I feel the need to let you know one thing. I do not intend to pursue you in search of this piece. It is not worth my trouble. I cannot say the same for your... The word is not friends, so I will not attempt to say it.
Acquaintance might... temporary acquaintances might be the best way to put it.
Perhaps. But the reason I know that I can safely leave this with you is because I have one of the only things that will keep you safe in far space. Necessity. It cannot function without the production of Cryon 8. So, whether you believe this or not, sooner or later, you will need to return here again. Have a nice day.
We do kind of still need to fix that.
Oh, yes. I did some diagnostics, and she sends over another receipt. This I'm not charging you for, since obviously I can't complete the repairs, but whenever you're ready. It's outrageously expensive.
Thank you very much.
Have a nice day. And she hangs up.
Same to you. Oh, okay.
Well, Captain, on the plus side, you just have to explain to the Countess what this charge on her credit card is for.
She is not going to be particularly happy about this, though.
She hired pirates. What else did she expect?
You know, you're kind of asking for this by trusting those two idiots in the first place.
Oh, really, Ace? Oh, is that
Yes,
so?
really.
Okay. Well, I would love to hear your suggestion for how exactly we were supposed to go in there and get this fucking thing without help. Because I don't know if you noticed, but it barely fucking happened with help.
Captain, please stop moving around while I try and tend to your wounds. All of you, please. Now is not the time to bicker and argue.
Listen, it was fucking Melody's weird warp magic that set this whole thing off and made the mission fail in the first place!
Okay, how are you gonna sneak in without the warp magic?
I would have done just fine.
Okay, sure, I'm sure, you sure you weren't gonna cough?
I've snuck into much fucking worse, Jerry.
Okay.
Please stop bickering.
Well,
Listen.
I'm glad to hear you would have done just fine without us.
Is this what life forms would consider as anger? Because I am feeling rather angry right now.
Yes, Countess. They are being angry. They're bickering. That's what life forms do, unfortunately.
It is not very good. However, I need to continue tending to all your wounds.
What would I roll to just... Would I have to roll anything to give the wounds?
Wit check to check the medical databanks and figure out what exactly is the best course of action.
Okay, not too bad.
Alright. You're doing better. You don't have all the equipment that the med bay on board the Cloudburst does, but you can seal up, like, a wound or two on everyone. And by a wound or two, I mean one singular.
Can I make...
It's a start. It's a start.
Can I make the same wit roll to work on the ship, then?
Yes.
Oh no.
Oh no.
Oh,
Yeah,
no.
There are missile blasts on the side of this ship, and you don't want to go outside in a spacesuit by yourself to try and work on them.
Hey, Captain, I'm not fixing the ship.
Yeah, I gathered that.
It's fine. We'll make it back to the mothership on time.
Glad to
I
hear
mean,
it.
I mostly work on smaller vehicles, but I can try taking a look.
It's fine.
Chance, are you in any condition to go outside on your own?
Nope.
Yeah,
Then
well,
sit your ass down.
it's fine. We'll get to the Cloudburst. We'll
Can
do
I?
it.
Okay. I'm just gonna have my head, as my body is like, just wounding. My head just like goes up, like kind of just
Floats away.
dislocates, just like floats away, just to at least get a diagnosis of stuff. It's like, okay, is there anything that could be easy for me to do after this before we head to the mothership?
Easy for you to do? No.
Fair enough, but yeah, fair enough.
When Compass patches Ace up a bit, he'll move to another part of the ship because he's really not in the mood to be fighting with Jerry. He just wants to cool off.
In the meantime, anything else anyone wants to do before heading back to the Cloudburst?
Sulk.
The Chance
You know-
takes nap right here on the floor. It's fine.
Good kitty.
I'm just gonna lie down. You know, it's fine.
It's fine.
Nice. Rez will just sit and study the diagnostics that were sent over. Things she thinks she can fix on her own and how many of them she's going to Captain we have to go back for.
Alright.
I try to fix myself.
Because you're pretty knowledgeable about repairs and stuff, anything that involves on, like just tuning up stuff, you're pretty sure you can be able to do. There are a whole lot of replacement parts that TPEC diagnosed that obviously you do not have on hand, unfortunately.
Oh, would you look at that? I wonder if I can fix the hull plating. Oh wait, no, we don't have a spare anymore. Lost that 2 years ago.
Unfortunate.
This is fine.
It is fine.
Alright. Eventually, you rendezvous with the Cloudburst, get into the docking bay, head in, door opens. Countess Alna is immediately there, staring at you, tapping a foot.
We apologize greatly.
We got the map piece.
You shot a robot T-Rex?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Why?
We were in a bit of a pickle. It was kind of a last resort thing.
Please describe the type of pickle that involves shooting a robot T-Rex.
Typically
Get
one
away,
would have
Jenny.
missiles shooting you.
Okay. So we go to the moon, and there's the lady's there, the lady, and we say, hey, we're looking for this thing, and she says, I'll take your robot, and I said no, and she said, okay, cool, and so we keep going. And then she's like, oh, by the way, I found the map piece. I'm keeping it because I can't trust humanity because you'll fight over it. And I was like, I mean, you're right, but wow, that's unfortunate. Now we have to steal this map piece. And we ran into Grailcon, and he had a hot friend who was hot. And they were like, we'll help you steal this map piece. And I went, yeah. You know what? I would like to have some people to help me commit a robot heist against, what's essentially a sentient, planet, basically. This robot lady's everywhere. So I was like, great, let's all work together and get that robot heist. Then the robot heist went really bad, and, hologram lady was mad about the robot heist going bad, and so she brought in some giant T-Rexes, and I guess when giant T-Rexes show up, you just kind of have to fight them, and Grailka thinks that, anyway, here's the map piece. Fuck it.
Well, I suppose I should no longer be hoping for all of these ventures to go smoothly.
There was also an evil spider robot.
There was also an evil spider robot.
There was also an evil spider robot.
Yeah, and
an evil spider robot.
He was against hologram lady and was all like, yes, I've gained sentience, which was maybe good, but maybe not. Really hard to say. My feelings are real mixed on the topic. I was thinking, maybe, I know it was a very unlikely chance, but I was like, listen, we're all working together to get a super weapon. Maybe we can all just work together to get a super weapon. Stop the fucking evil empire. But I guess not everybody wants to stop the evil empire with the super weapon, and that's fine. That's okay. I'm glad it's going good.
We know why Grell wants the map.
Yeah, he wants it to destroy, all life in far space. That's fine.
Oh. Yeah, let's not let that happen. Why on earth would he want to destroy all life? That seems so counterproductive.
That's
Yeah,
what
that
we
was my
said.
thought.
I might know.
Oh?
He told me he's in constant pain. Maybe he's trying to find a relief for it?
By
By destroying everything.
everybody?
Well,
Wait,
it's warp magic, though.
Wait, I'm sorry. Okay, so you mean to tell me the guy's whole motive is he's in a lot of pain? Because of something related to warp? So he wants to destroy all of life? Yeah, okay, that's a shit motive.
I'm not saying it's a good motive, but maybe it links somehow. Might explain why Melody's falling around after him.
It is a very shit motive, but I doubt that that is all there is to it. Not my place to theorize, though. We have the pieces, and thank God he does not.
Yep.
Speaking of, where do we go next?
Good question. Let's take a look at the list.
I feel like we should probably recover a bit, considering there's only so much of the wounds I could heal. And the ship and I are kind of have a few injuries so far.
Yeah, I think we need a minute before we...
Yes, but for the sake of the voice in the sky who needs to prep missions.
Yes,
fair, fine, fair. Show me the map.
Looking at our options, we got the map from Hohiri and the map from Cryon, yes?
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
That is correct.
Well, so, unfortunately, Captain, I don't think you're going to like this very much, but as the map loads up, our likely next places that we should go would be Balara and Keutana, both of which are going to be dealing with a lot of stuff. Because, unfortunately, the other map piece on malaria, I don't think the blockade has let up from there yet, and we might not want to be going back into that right now.
Oh, the blockade actually has loosened up, according to Antares News now.
Oh, that's good to hear.
Considering the people it was meant to catch broke straight through.
Yeah.
We still might want to give that some more time to cool off before we go back there.
Yeah, it's our safest bet.
That sounds like the best option.
Unless we really want to avoid the warp tech and warp witches that badly right now.
I think Ace kind of clicks, looks at Rez, looks at Jericho. Oh. Okay. I don't really know what's going on, but we've got to go there eventually.
That is correct, Ace.
You know what? Fine. Listen, you can't have the warp fuck your shit up and cause horrible pain and just decide that's it and flip the fucking table, right? Let's do Balara, I guess. Fuck it.
Yeah. I mean, I'd rather avoid that weird desert thing, I guess.
Yeah, let's start with Balara.
The desert does seem like someplace we should avoid as long as possible.
Yeah,
Balara
even we
it
just...
is, then.
Yeah, Balara it is. I don't want to deal with another warp witch anytime soon.
Alright. The targeting computer is set for the jungle planet of Balara, and you retreat to the med bay to heal your wounds. And that is where we're going to end our session.
Cool. So we fully healed?
You are fully healed, yes.
Cool. I like that.
Yay! I heal my non-existent wound!
Good for you!
Good for you!
Rez, you get smacked in the shoulder and take one wound. Alright. Thank you all for joining us. We will see you in 2 weeks for more adventures in space. Tomorrow is Call of Cthulhu, and Sunday is a stream. Monday is the return of Fallen Empires. We will see you for more Internet Remix streams, and stay tuned, space travelers.